Gary, are we live? Are we? Okay, cool. All right, guys, before we start the intro, I was inspired to pick up an instrument as a result of this recent update. So before we roll the Grand Arena intro for our premiere Relic Delta preview, I want to play the intro song in the key of Trash Minor. You guys ready for it? All right, Gary, roll the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the joints! Gary, what are you doing? We're not running a news segment right now. Maybe it's news to some people. This update's trash! But Gary, where's my face? You idiot! You're making CG look competent. What's going on? The button, hold up. Oh, button, here it is. I think that's the button. All out. Is it turning on? Hey, I think it's on. Yeah. How the heck we doing? Are you guys blown away by the sheer wisdom of Capital Games? I've only been saying amazing stuff. People like, gosh, Capital Games. I think I saw this ever. People kept saying, Capital Games, thank you so much. I was actually having fun playing your game, and I was like, how can we make the game less fun? And Siege is like, no worries. We brought the greatest minds from Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth. A game that lasted less than, I don't know, Gary, what is it, a couple breaths. We got you covered. Don't you worry about it today. Oh, I'm excited for it today. I told you guys, I always find the positives in things. I've been loving the chaos of Relic Delta that I was saying into the future. And we're finally here. I looked at my free-to-play Grand Arena, which is where we're starting. And I'm like, oh man, we got a fun day ahead of us today. All right, let's get some formalities out of the way. See how you guys are feeling. And I don't care about this Kyber one. No, Gary. Do we have the other one? The free to play. Where's it at? Yeah, hold on. This is the one I'm really excited about. All right. We have ourselves Red Shadow 11284 4 months. Best part of this update is I'm saving money. Wait, what? You don't want to spend all this money to pre-order a mobile game character 3 months in advance? You gamers, all you guys do is complain. Getting tired of it, man. Let me tell you. Commander Appa 499. Hey, Papa, where's my profundity event? I've been waiting for 6+ months. What's the profundity event? Just was like the other day, wasn't it? I don't know. Well, you know what? It's the season. Fix your profundity event, CG. Also, P.S. I love you and congrats on everything. Thank you so much, Commander Apple. Congratulations on making the Lord Vader team mildly better than before. 30th profundity event. There you go. Boom, bada, bang. There you go, my friends. What else we got here? Snipper Steve, it's always great seeing you. How's everything in the UK? Evening, King of Trippy. Haven't had time to check, but R10 on SWGoH ships yet. Have you scoped it yet? So it looks like, for example, Leviathan, you get 3 extra speed. However, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Because if you're worried about Leviathan mirror match, it all just comes down to who brings out the scimitar first. You can lose a coin toss and you could still win since the scimitar got above. The only thing I'm interested in is if upgrading these capital ships to Relic 10 is going to allow you to stop off-meta counters. Like, will a Relic 10 Executor stop Windu, stop Rebels? I don't think so. If it stops, Profundity gets beaten by a lot of stuff. So I don't know if ships are going to be a prime investment. Honestly, we're going to talk about it later. I don't know if anyone really wants to talk about Relic 10 right now. I'll get around to it eventually with some more detailed thoughts. I'm telling you where my mind is at. I'm not really heavily incentivized on this whole Relic 10 stuff. I think for me, especially as I really don't give two cahoots about this Coliseum game mode, I'm just gonna stash up my Relic 10, and unless something's clear as day that my life is gonna change with Relic 10, they gave us this long post about how they're so wise and just infinite with gaming knowledge, and we're just peasants that don't understand the sheer genius of them, about why they gotta do Relic Delta and then they're gonna implement Relic 10. I get the feeling they didn't learn anything still. I look at Relic 10 and to what I'm planning on doing, because I don't care about Coliseum, I'm not gonna be spending $390 per character to play this game mode. I'm just gonna be stashing up Relic 10 stuff. And if something's clear as day that Relic 10 is gonna change my life in so many ways, I'll maybe do it. Right now, I'm not seeing like a life-changing thing right now, except in the context of maybe Relic Delta. But again, that's gonna vary. Some characters might be Relic 9, some characters might be Relic 5. It's gonna vary so much. But for me, maybe what I'd recommend, unless you find that character that changes your life, I'm gonna just, for the foreseeable moment, until I have that epiphany, stash it up, and then eventually there's gonna be like a Galactic Legend requirement, right? With Relic 10, there's probably gonna be a Legendary, we don't know. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now in the future, but I might be looking too far into the future here. I don't know. Anyways, that's kind of where I'm at right now. But in terms of the ships, like, let me like here, if Leviathan, for example, here, I know we're kind of getting sidetracked already. I was ready to get into the free-to-play account and just see the chaos start up. But anyways, hold on. Like, so let me look at like Leviathan. I think Leviathan with the, can I just say, it's so annoying. The first thing I see is the era unit. This is such an ignorable part of the game right now. Just, it's an extra click. One thing about UI design, you want to try to minimize as much clicking and navigating as possible. And they did the complete opposite of this update with 17 new resource they added, this new era thing, also trying to access just the light side, dark side Cantina battle. Like, every time I open my roster, 9 out of 10 times, I'm clicking on characters. Anyways, getting me all flustered right now. Ships, what was I trying to say? Leviathan, I don't have Relic 10, but it's 187, right? I saw that's about 3 extra speed for Leviathan, assuming you're going from 9 to 10, 6.mods, all the Zetas, the whole party. The question I have, does that shut down things like Marauder? Because the Marauder can still win. Why do I want a Relic 10 Leviathan? So 173 now, there is something, oh gosh, where is the thing in the kit? 15 speed, all right. Let's check it out. Check it out. Yeah, I think my loose math that I can do basic arithmetic. 173 plus 15. All right, now, keep in mind a few things. I've removed tons of mods on my Marauder. It technically should be higher. Am I missing any other speed gains out here? Even so, 188, and then what do we say Leviathan is? It's 187, right? Leviathan, where is thy Leviathan? Yeah, so it seems like the Marauder would still get out there before get Anakin under stealth, and so yeah, again, I'm not seeing a huge need for mirror matches. Leviathan mirror matches especially. It's what I'm more concerned about is the off-meta stuff. So yeah, for right now, Relic 10 on ships, I'm not like super sold on it. But that's 1 speed faster than Leviathan. Well, yeah, you gotta take a look. Take a look at your own Marauder in context of all that. Now remember, I've drastically nerfed my Bad Batch. And even if I was still slow, I can just throw mods on, I'm overcoming Leviathan. So basically what I'm saying is your Marauder should be able to outrun a Relic 10 Leviathan, right? When you put the mods, maybe you got to upgrade a few relics. That's just how it is. But I don't think you need like a Relic 10 Marauder to outrun Leviathan. That's what I'm getting at. It doesn't seem like a great bang per buck, but of course there'll probably be people that don't have like, where's Hollow? Actually, I can do a good example. I actually just took my Bad Batch on my free-to-play account. Is that it? Yeah, they're at Relic 5 now, right? Is that, yeah, these are the Relic 5 guys. The thing is, I don't have 6.mods on them. So I'm kind of holding myself back here. Yeah, Gary, can you go show him the nerd over here? All right, so I have Relic 5 Bad Batch. I don't know if I have all the Zetas. I don't think I have all the Zetas on them, do I? Yeah, we're missing 6.mods. So room for improvement, right? I'm too lazy right now to put 6.mods to know the speed at a Relic 5. This is where most people park their Bad Batch, right? So like, look at this. In my situation, garbage mods on my Bad Batch. I don't know if I have all the Zetas. I might be missing something. Even in this scenario, if I add the 15 speed for unique ability, I'm tied with the Relic 10 Marauder. I'm sure if I just put some decent mods on, I can easily get past that. So it seems like if we had Leviathan always outmatch this, I'd be like, all right, that sells me on taking a Relic 10. But even nowadays, I feel like people aren't really... They're not as risky as me with ships. They usually bring their stuff on offense, all the good stuff, so they don't run into that problem. But that's the way I'm seeing it right now. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Fury Class LSB's good deal when you look at next to Malgus Lightspeed Bundle. That's Fury Class is $25 and get you both the ship and Malgus at Relic 5. Well, just the Malgus LSB is him at Relic 5, $40. Yeah, is that in the game already? I'm not gonna be able to see it because I have Malgus. Actually, I don't have Malgus at Relic 5 though. Is it in game or is it on the web store right now? Yeah, I don't see it. It's probably a web store exclusive thing. People always get confused. It's on web store first, then it funnels to all the mobile players out there. Anyways, that's a long story short on the Relic 10. So I'm not like immediately sold on stuff. If you are gonna do Relic 10, it's because you're placing bets on what the Relic Delta is gonna look like. If you had a Relic 10 Ray, all those Relic 5 Starkillers, get wrecked, nerd, is essentially the way I'm looking at it. But if you have Relic 9 and everything, the Relic 10 doesn't really feel like that big of a Relic Delta upgrade. So anyways, it's on the website. Cool. All right, what else we got? I really want to get into this Grand Arena. I don't think you guys understand. I'm so mad, but I'm so excited for chaos. I love seeing the world burn just a little bit sometimes. What else we got? Commander Appa, I got you. Jink Perk, thank you for the 32 months. Controversial opinion, Relic Delta was necessary. Well, here's the thing. I disagree and I agree. I agree with the fact, as I said, there's no incentive beforehand to go to Relic 9 and even Relic 10 on its own. I don't think Relic Delta is the answer, though. This thing that really annoys me. They act like Relic Delta is like, oh, the game's gonna die. The Relic Delta. And again, I hate to say it, now seeing the update and also seeing how they handled Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth, I don't treat their word as gospel, right? if you're so good at all this stuff, like you say you are, and you got to tell us in an hour-long post how we're the idiots. Why did Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth, a known IP? It's not like they tried making a new IP with, digital Crocs or something. No one cares about it. They had a big IP, and that game flopped in months. Anyways, don't get me going on this. So I agree that the incentive wasn't there for Relics. I said it many times before Relic Delta was even around, and I agreed on the post. But Relic Delta is not the solution to making it a bit more incentivized. Anywho's, it's an agree-disagree situation here. DRH 1378, 62 months in the Kaiba Cup VIP Plus programs. Thank you so much. The age of whales is upon us. Long live the whalers. The wallet, I don't know. I mean, I talked to a lot of spenders that are like they don't mind spending on fun stuff. They're like, why do I want to spend on this cost? Again, there will be some. And who knows, maybe they're targeting this ultra tiny percentage of people that have an unlimited money to throw just to show they're on top of the leaderboard. I'm like, cool. It's not even like something brag-worthy in my opinion. I don't really think being on top of the Coliseum leaderboard, like if you're on top of the Grand Arena board, well, not anymore nowadays. That's out the window. I'd be like, yeah, that's a good player. If you're on top of the Coliseum leaderboard, I got other thoughts. Let's just put it that way. It's like, it's like I don't really see you as like a good player per se. So, different thing. It's funny because again, Grand Arena, we know there's an implicit thing like, yeah, you spent money to be number one in the entire game, but there's a lot of people that spent more money than, for example, me, and they're nowhere near as high as I could be in Grand Arena, right? That's kind of how it is, right? Like you could spend the money but are actually good at the stuff you're spending money on. Anywho's, anything else? I know there's a lot of stuff for us to chat about here. And then what do we got here? Here we go. Lord Vader, 4823, 57 months, farting at the start. Gary, get the wipes. I'm leaking. Thank you so much for the kind words and the 57 months in our Comic Cup VIP Plus program. And the great one, you're always great with the smiley face. Thank you for that 2 months. And the Comic Cup VIP Plus program. All right, people. JC with Relic Delta sucks. Coming up against teams of double my GP. Yeah, here's the thing. I said that many times. There used to be, as best as possible, a collective Galaxy of Heroes experience. Like, you're going to see two very different worlds. You're going to see my 8 million GP account on the free-to-play. We have to do this one first. This is going to be fun. And you're going to see my 15 million GP account. Some people are like, oh, I don't see a difference. Well, yeah, because you're probably rocking a 15 million fighting another 15 million. You both are using 7, 8, 9s to fight each other. Probably not going to see a huge difference. But for a lot of people who aren't in those situations and you're dealing with the atrocities of matchmaking, it's going to be a lot more noticeable for people. And that's the thing I'm going to miss the most. There was something sort of communal about us working together, learning together. Now it's like I can show a counter today. You could use the same counter on the same exact team, but the relic levels are different and it might not work for you. Vice versa. You know, that's the problem. So with that said, why don't we just take a little peek at it, yeah? Let's see what we got here. So we're chilling in Kyber 3 for now. Let's give a round of applause to our Relic Delta testing buddy. Hecate? Defecate? I don't know. Representing IE_ Corellia. All right. Let's take a look at things here. Oh. You always love opening up Grand Arena and hearing those sound effects. That means you got work ahead of us, my friends. Woo! All right. Let's take a look. See, you know, just at a glance, this is the typical free-to-play experience in Grand Arena. You walk in, and we're running into a bunch of fun GLs ahead of us. All right, we got a Queen Amidala. I'm actually scared about that Relic 9 Cup. Oh, boy. Things are about to get crazy. We got Leia, the Jabba. We have Ahsoka Tano with Galactic Legend Ezra Bridger. And let's go take a look over here. Okay. Lord Vader. We got Reyes, Master Luke from the Keller and back. All right. Oh. Today's gonna be fun. So, here's what we're gonna do, because normally, not to say I'd win this matchup, but actually, I think just this past weekend when I was playing our free-to-play, I faced a situation like this, tons of Galactic Legends. I was able to push through and win. Well, I don't know about that today. So here's what we got. Let's just get a loose game plan with the context of my roster. So let me show you what I have on offense first. We all know what the firepower is that we have. Master Luke, Sith Eternal, which really means Bane. Master Kenobi. We have Malgus, Bane, Radis, which I don't really do a lot with, but you know we might. We'll see. We got Tarkin and the Clones, Starkiller, Commander Luke's, Mod Mothma, Luthen, Wampa, Traya's. Actually, I guess the inner workings of a Bad Batch team. Now, I don't know if I trust them because they have garbage mods in them right now. Because I just got them up and right into the relics not too long ago and haven't got around to putting good mods in them. That's kind of the extent of what we have. And then sometimes I can make my bounty hunter team work, but I'm not seeing any window of opportunity for bounty hunters to work on these front walls. So here's how my game plan would go right now. Traya versus Queen Amidala. I got a lot of question marks. We'll have to see how that works out. Traya versus Queen Amidala can already be a dicey-ish battle. The thing that's working in our favor, Cup and Plo Koon, not ideal members, but they do have a Relic Delta advantage over us. So we have to make sure Traya can still win. And boy, if they had like some other better characters, that would be I'd be a lot more scared. The issue we're gonna have is divvying up this. The problem is I need Wampa to beat either Jabba or Leia. And it's not gonna look good for the Wamps, my friend. It ain't gonna look good today. Normally I can have Wampa beat Leia or Jabba. The problem is we have this Ahsoka Ezra combo, and unfortunately the only thing that I have is Bane, and if I really want to try to push my luck, I could try Sith Eternal without Bane. Yeah, that's the concern. My Sith Eternal, unfortunately, is going to be at a Delta disadvantage for most of that Ahsoka team. So we need Wampa to beat either Leia or Jabba. If I didn't have to worry about the Delta, normally here's how I deal with a situation like this. See Bane the Ahsoka, just because if we lose that, we're done. So I don't really want to screw around with that too much. Master Luke the Jabba, which is fairly easy with Ezra Bridger. Wampa the Leia. And at that, normally I'd be like, okay, I think we'll be fine. I'm not sure about today. Relic 5, Wampa versus that, not looking good. Not looking good. Traya the Queen Amidala. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at here. Can't Zord beat Ahsoka? This is the free-to-play account. I want you to assume anything you ask, I don't have it on this account. I would say 6 out of 10 times, I could say I don't have it. The 4 out of 10 times, I might have something you're suggesting. Wampa versus Jabba, then how do I beat the Leia? Unless you feel extremely confident Sith Eternal by himself can beat Ahsoka, then I can maybe Bane the Leia, sure. But here's the thing. There's too many question marks right now. And I don't think Wampa's going to beat the Jabba, too. I hate to say it. I don't know if I can take care of business there. We have a Relic 7 Leia. That's going to be a problem. She's going to hit a little bit harder. On CLS Holocron versus Leia. Well, keep in mind, we're at a massive Relic disadvantage. And they are going to be, they're strapped on stats, too. Well, not, they're strapped in a positive way here. 65% health, 80% armor penetration, which doesn't really mean much for Drogon. 100% defense, crit avoidance. There's another option. You guys might not like it. I'm working through the motions right now. Not something I feel good about. We can always try to play our numbers. Mon Mothma, Luthen, Holocron, the Ahsoka. I don't know. Malicos, again, 4 out of 10 times, I can tell you, I have it. 6 out of 10 times, I don't have it. We don't have Malicos up and running. JMK can beat the Leia. Keep in mind, we're going to be at a big Relic disadvantage on that one, too. And that's a Holocron. I'm not feeling confident about that. I'm not feeling confident about that, unfortunately. I'm not feeling confident about Kenobi versus Leia. Again, I need you guys to forget everything. Everything you knew about Galaxy of Heroes. Maybe there was a chance before. With, let's see, like my Commander Town's at Relic 5. Every single one of these characters, big problem. Big problem for Ahsoka. She's going to be taking much more damage on herself. GK is my highest Relic character on that team. Yeah, and then Baby Ahsoka's Relic 3. It's not going to look good. This is the free-to-play, guys. I want you to remember, this is the free-to-play. If I had this many low-star, low-gear characters, we'd be in trouble on my main account. Bane versus Ahsoka. Oh, man. I don't know. You guys are asking for some risky propositions. Like here, you guys want to see the issue at hand. The good news is the one shining force that we have in this Grand Arena, a Relic 9 Bane, which means for the most part, nothing should be changing for him. Nothing should be happening with Relic Delta. We should be in a good spot for the foreseeable future. Bad news is that we don't really have many Relic 9s to ensure that type of victory for everybody. Now, here's the thing. I know you guys have bold plans. You guys must have full Relic 10 rosters right. I love it. CG loves seeing you guys engage with their high intellectual game design. And they're like, yeah, you see, you peasants, we know everything. All right, here's what you got. Let's just I don't have Leia on hand, unfortunately. Just get rid of her. Just don't even look at her. Put it in perspective. C Bane, we're looking at a 59% chance, right? We don't have SLK on hand. Master Luke, good luck. Kenobi, good luck. Commander Luke, good luck. We do not have resistance. Bane by himself, good luck. I don't know who's like, yeah, just throw in the Bane. You want to see chaos today. I love it. Bane, no C. Man, you guys, either you guys are rocking that Relic 10 Bane. Oh, you guys can't see my thing right now. Oh, my bad. Here we go. You guys can't see it. Bane's rocking a 4.9%. So you guys are probably maxed out Relic 10. I admire you guys. I really, really do. Here, let's bump the numbers a bit for Bane. And again, I want to make it clear too, moving forward, you're not going to be able to rely too much on the SWGoH stuff. There's going to be no context to these battles at all now. Yeah, 5%, yeah. Listen, I want to make sure I give it my all. I don't want to just throw away this Grand Arena within a moment because someone's like, just throw the Bane. Just throw the Bane. No, I think if we're going to take care of the Ahsoka, it's not fun to say see Bane against the Ahsoka. The problem that we're going to have is where do we use Wampa and Master Luke? They're kind of trying to cross-coordinate here. And the thing is, before this update, I could trust my Wampa to beat the Leia. I don't know about the data card. The data card might complicate things. To beat the Leia or the Jabba. And as I said, you guys got to look at this from a strategic perspective. You can't just do a knee-jerk reaction on something as delicate as this. If I throw the Wampa at Jabba, and let's assume that the Wamps gets the job done, then we got the concern of dealing with Leia Slaya. And I don't have many ways of handling it unless Bane's available. And I don't trust many of my galactic legends on hand to take care of business. So you can see where we're having a few dilemmas. And you just throw on all of that beautiful, beautiful Delta shenanigans, and all of a sudden, things get a lot more interesting. So take a look. Take a look-see pokesy with me. All right. One last thing to look at, then we got to start executing. We just got to go with the Commander Luke versus Leia, not looking good. Kenobi versus Leia, not looking good. We do not have SLKR. Do not have him on hand. Wampa, it's going to already be dicey. It's going to be dicey. But I think, yeah, the way I'm looking at things with what I have on hand, and in the context of Relic Delta, Night Sisters, again, 6 out of 10 times, I'm not going to have it on the free-to-play account. That's the best way I can put it. Mods on Wampa. You think that's going to matter? I might as well go in modless. So anyways, I think this is my loose game plan. I think actually, let's start off with the battle that we are not disagreeing on. The Queen Amidala battle. This is going to be the first way for us to kind of see what this is looking like. So let's go ahead, throw in Traya. I got a Relic 5 Sith trio. We're going to be at a 2 Relic Delta disadvantage, up to 3. The good news is Padawan Obi-Wan's not Relic 8 9. That's when, let's say, the Bantha fodder is going to be hitting the fan. So luckily, not the biggest Relic Delta difference, but still a difference nonetheless. Nihilus, give me the Talon, and I like bringing in Vader on these battles sometimes. My science trash. He's just going to die. He's just going to get wrecked. Not even going to bother bringing in Scion in this one, so let's just see what we can do. Yeah, Relic 9 Cup. We got to be careful. You know what? I'm hoping he's going to smack me to smithereens. And just to play this as safe as I can, bring it in some bulkage. Lock it in, baby. All right. You guys ready? Bold cry. Listen, I'm giving my Relic 5 Sith trio the best chance at pushing through this right now. They have a less than ideal Queen Amidala they're fighting. They have less than ideal relics on this Queen Amidala. And where the heck is the thing? I'm giving them a bolt cron. This is as good as it's gonna get here. So everybody, let's clap it up. This is the equivalent of sending in cavalry charges for the first time when machine guns were a thing. We got to figure out, does this strat work, or did it get patched out and we now have machine guns we got to worry about? It's like bringing sticks and stones against an army that figured out iron swords. All right, it's getting patched out. Okay. Traya, Savage, Nihilus. It's time to get to work. All right. The good news is, Traya's one of those teams we don't need to rely on damage. We just need to rely on insta-kills. So as long as we survive, Traya's one of those teams that can kind of weather the storm of Relic Delta. But let's see how that goes here. All right, Savage is doing Savage things. Basic in action. All right, I like to just do a little dance here. We're going to clarify all this foresight. Probably should have targeted the decoy in that one. Drop a few ability blocks. All right. Give me an ability block over here. Watch out for the ghost. Still doing damage on the cup. Sure, drop me a Force Crush. All right, drop me a basic. Cooldown increase, which does a whole lot. Enough against Queen Amidala. All right, I'm feeling good so far. Just we got to get down this decoy. Come on. +3 relic difference on that decoy. So it's going to be a little bit hard to knock down that decoy as fast as I would like. All right, just keep pushing. Oh, boy. I sense great lag in you. Okay, come on. Basic, come on. I think I'm more worried about timeout, if anything. All right. 8 up the pad with Obi-Wan hit. 4 to do the leap. Okay. I need to get an isolate going here. Get me a buff the spell over on pad 1 Obi-Wan. Oh boy, this lag is pretty annoying right now. All right, can I just, come on, nuke him out. So close, so close, so close. He's down. Awesome, we're off to a good start. Off to a good start. We got it, baby, we got it. There you go. I told you guys, Trey is one of those teams I think will maybe be okay for some teams. Luckily, we kind of gave a softball here. Let's see. Can you just go ahead and get rid of the cup? The threat has been neutralized, people. All right. Give me an isolate. Come on, come on, come on. All in on the queen. Great ability block. Don't you dare get rid of that. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Isolate over here. Give to Nihilus. I think insta-kill should be right around the corner here in a second. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Almost down for the count. Nihilus, how we looking? Nihilus, need you to move, baby. Almost there. All right, well, we're nowhere close to the insta-kill, but it's fine. Get him out. We're gonna be all right, baby. We're gonna be all right. Here we go. There we go. Now, if that was a Relic 9 pad of an Obi-Wan, I don't know. But yeah, as I said, if you're to be safe in this new world of Relic Delta as much as possible, you need to try to stay within 2 Relic levels. And luckily, we were within that 2 Relic level difference. They kind of had a less than optimal team. And we brought a Kron versus their non-Kron team. So we're able to push through it. And again, from the limited testing that I had into early forms of Relic Delta, Traya seemed to be one of those teams that could probably weather out the storm. Because again, you're just kind of trying to stay alive, pop some insta-kills left and right. Vader MVP. Yeah, Vader did some work. All right. That was the easy battle, hate to say. Let's just run with the Band-Aid. Actually, no. Oh, man, this is going to be tough. I don't see the Wampa versus Leia thing happening. I don't see Wampa versus Leia happening at all here. Let me just put Wampa here so I can stare at him for a few seconds. Wampa, where you at, baby? You know, at one point, I didn't care about the Relic 5. I was like, yeah, you're doing work. The deal's been altered. Big time. 2, 3, 4 Relic level differences. These are problems. These are problems. Time to Relicate Wampa. Well, here's the thing. The Datacron's going away soon, and otherwise, without the Datacron, I'm not really using Wampa much. Like, look at this defense we have in front of us. Imagine no Wampa Kron. What am I going to do with Wampa versus all these teams? So this is definitely not on my top priority. I mean, for this brief moment with the leftover of this Datacron, yeah, it would be nice having a Relicate Wampa. But moving forward, Wampa's generally not very usable. But at the rate Relic Delta's going to go, I'll probably kick back to Carbonite. I might be able to use Wampa back in Carbonite. I see people saying, don't do it. What's the solution? What is my solution here? Kenobi, not really an ideal match for Kenobi to begin with pre-Delta. Master Luke, definitely not happening. If I use Bane, we better hope that I could take down Galactic Legend Ezra with just Sith Eternal. And I don't know, Joe. I don't know, Joe. We're in a tough spot here. Trapped in Carbon. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Lord Vader, how we doing, man? 499 if you think about it. Relic D came out because DC stats prolonged fights and caused imbalance. Relic D was designed to rebalance the game. Oh. Yes. That's what I like to see. See, we're already coping. We're like, no, like, see, we're eating the slop. We're like, wait, Like we got served the plate of crap, and then we're like, no, this is good. We like this. We love it. CG, we need Relic Delta 2.0. Give us, you know what? Give us back. Like, give us the 300% damage boost. We need it. Anyways, the more I look at this Wampa, the less confidence I have in the Wamps to get the job done here. Where was our whipped cream to our pill? Yeah, well, here's the problem. They gave us the whipped cream, but we can't have the whipped cream for 3 months. Who thought to add these characters? Like, all right, give us money, and we'll let you guys use them in 3 months. The genius of it all, man. Genius. In a hero collector game where you're supposed to collect heroes and use them in meaningful ways, they want us to pre-order them and use them 3 months down the road. Or just put them on auto, getting 1 damage for 10 hours. It's great, man. It's great. All right, I think I'm going to back out of this Wampa battle. I'm not feeling it. I think we're going to be in a problem. I don't trust it. I pulled it off before, but that was pre-Delta. It's a mess. It's a scary, messy battle. Big, scary, messy battle. But I don't really think we have much option here. Wampa on Jabba, I mean, yeah, it's safer than Leia, but Leia, figuring out what to use with my roster between Leia and Ahsoka is the concern. Jabba's not on my radar. We have ways of dealing with Jabba. We can use Master Luke, Wampa. Well, we are assuming Wampa's going to work here. Anyways, Gmail the land. Okay. I don't mind ideas. Where are the idiotic ideas coming from? Master Luke versus Leia when we are at a disadvantage with Delta? What are we talking about, people? Well, we're talking crazy business here. Insane to the membrane shenanigans here. Master Luke, show me the power, show me the way. Listen, before Relic Delta, it was kind of a stretch. 2%, 2.22%. It's a cool number. Okay, yeah, no. Again, Kenobi, not a good idea. 24%. And I don't really have a great crown to go with Kenobi. It's not looking good, people. It's just not. If I didn't have to worry about Galactic Legend Ezra, I would definitely do a split here. Let's just do the split. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Just give me the Bane. Let Bane bring the pain. I'll suffer the consequences later on. All right. So here we're not going to have a Delta shot. However, we might be actually at an advantage on this one. Bane's pretty much higher than this whole team. Not by much, but enough to maybe where it's going to make a big difference. Now, I'm wondering, can I squeeze away here without using my good Kron? Because now I kind of want to save my massive Kron for Sith Eternal. If he's going to have to solo, well, you know what I mean by solo. The Galactic Legend Ezra. Because I have this one Kron. This is my Bane Kron. You can save your DC, you think? I'll give him something. I think I might save the good one, though. Let's see, Health Crown. What's my second best one? Rolo Crown, we don't want to give that up. 14% health. 7%, and then it drops off from there. That's an unnecessary amount of potency right there. Dooku, the only problem I have with Dooku, he gets turn meter. He can kind of mess things up. All right, I was thinking about him, though. All right, just put Dooku in. More Relic gains. All right. Let's go with it. This one. Bane, I'm nerfing you a little bit. I know I'm taking away the good stuff from you, but I'm going to need it somewhere else. So you're making a sacrifice for the greater good. All I ask is to not suck. If you think about it, the Relic Delta benefits you're getting make up for the more lackluster data Kron. More Relic, more good! Very simple. Wheel harder. Let's get down to work, baby. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Come on, I want to see. Let me see my Delta. Look at that. See that green too? That's good for me. Very good. All right. We're getting started. We're just getting started here. All right, studded R2. We'll take that. Okay, come on. We need some more. Need some more power here. Easy does it. All right, Duke, get out of here. Get out of here. Easy, baby. Easy. Just do a basic over here for right now. Good damage. Come on, don't die, don't die. Relic Delta in effect. All right, let's clear up the foresight right now. Next turn, we got a bigger play. In the yellow. All right, Bane, we need to play. Give me a buff the spell now. Good. Good. Next turn, we get rid of them all. Come on. Get rid of everybody. Every single one of them. Oh, what the hell was that? All right, Drogon gone. That's good. Can we survive the ultimate? Buff the spell. Last chance. All right, Ben's gone. Here it goes. We're hanging in there. Big Daddy Pain in the house, and nobody's even clapping. All right, hang in there, baby. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. Almost there. There's one more pesky droid to deal with. Come on. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Get him out. All right, come on. Put this droid down. What are we doing here? Bane, you're embarrassing yourself. Calm down, people. I can't focus here. Can't focus. 2.5 minutes. A little more than that. Come on, you got time. Ooh, that was a good number. Almost there. One more good hit. One more. Buff the spell. Finish it up. Bane, just finish the job. Don't die.
Only those with the power to control the dark side can never choose.
Bane, what's going on, man? How many times did you leave these people? How many times did you leave that droid on basically red? You could have killed that droid 10 times over, but he didn't. Thanks a lot, Bane. You got negative Relic Delta, even though you had the Relic Delta. Well, that's mildly annoying. I don't know what was going on there. Like, seriously, 20 times it could have killed off that droid. Moving on. I guess, yeah, we need... That's why we need a Relic 10. Obviously. Well, these droids stay dead. I guess that's the bright side to it all. Well, on that note, this battle, if you thought that was supposed to be easy, well, guess what? This is going to be life on hard mode here. Bring out the gang. You know the one I'm talking about. All these honorary Sith Lords that we got. Actually, now that I think about it, I can't even bring in a Datacron for this one. Yeah. Genos and Brood, I might need to pull you out of here because you are ruining my Datacron groove here. All right, so many things to remind you that you're broke. You know, it's like, oh, you have a Gear 12 Genos thing. Ooh, you can't use Datacron. Ooh, you're gonna get Relic Delta. Ooh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Did you maybe consider whaling a little bit harder? Come on, man. We got to get back to those old numbers of 180 million a year. Come on, you guys aren't spending enough. Come on, man. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll take out the Gear 12 character. Not worth it. It's gonna die off in 2 seconds, anyways. All right. I don't know what the hell's off of Bane, man. Like, seriously, 10 times. 10 times it could have killed that droid. Anyhows. Gooch, I don't know what to tell you, man. Your whole team is not looking good for the relics. All right, well, you know what? It just is what it is, baby. Get the order cooking. All right. Send it on in. It's the best I could do for you. Let's see if I can try. Let's see if I can try to squeeze out 3 stacks of Beskar, but I'm worried 1 AoE might get rid of my armor. All right, I'm gonna have to link up Tano. We're gonna have to link up Ezra before he solos my entire team. Fortunately, we cannot insta-kill him, so we're playing the long game here. All right, I think we can get 3 stacks of Beskar. That's good. That's good. Modding on point. Pass it over to the armor. We got what we can get. That's the best I can do, man. It's all in your crippled hands here. All right, come on, come on. I know you might be missing a few fingers, dude, but now's not the time to cry and complain. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. All right, just stay with me a little bit longer. Just a few more seconds. And we're going to save that. I don't care about Watt Timber being around a little bit longer. Ooh, a fracture? You know what? I might take that. I might take that. I know I would kind of want them taking turns, but I also don't want them taking turns. All right, we're hanging in there. Stay with me. Stay with me. Do I want to use this now? No. Ooh, just do this. Basic over here. Easy does it. Easy does it. All right, Armor did her job. She's gone. All right. Let's do health pack. I don't know. Give it over to Thrawn. Why not? Okay. Easy, baby. Easy, easy. It's a good thing we're not fighting Datacron, because this would be infinitely more complicated. Let's do basic here. Stay with me a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Come on, Thrawn. There you go. Do I want to relink here? You know what? I'll keep Thrawn around a little bit longer. Come on. There we go. Ultimate's almost here. Almost here. All right, watch down for the count. Cooldown's getting jacked up. Perfect timing, though. So we're about to hit ultimate here. Hit the ult. Got on the 1X. Don't you dare forget to put that on 1X, else you might as well delete this game. All right. Showtime, baby. He gone. All right, now we just kind of hope for the best here. I know we're not going to get much in the way of instant kills, but the thing is, I don't know if I can even raw damage my way through this here. Ooh, that was a chunky amount of damage right there. That was a chunky amount of damage. All right, let's see if we can... Oh, boy. Who do I want to... I think I almost got to throw us on full auto. All right, there we go. We're getting some damage out there. Come on. Easy, baby. Easy, easy, easy. I have a feeling we might get timed out behind Ahsoka. Yeah, I think I just got to throw us an auto. This is going to be a long time. And let me see. Let me get around their top. Maybe I can hammer away at Ezra for a little bit. Come on, come on, come on, baby. All right. You know, we're going to save that. Let's try to get Ezra down so we can stop his revive. Oh, man. Ahsoka's doing nasty damage in that ability there. And that might be it. Yeah, we got completely creamed out of that. Whatever Ahsoka was doing, she was chewing out big parts of my durability there. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, that's basically GG. We split up the Gooch and Bane, and what did that get us? Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Probably should have stayed to what we were intending on doing. C, Bane, the Ahsoka. I think Wampa versus Leia still would have been a bit of a home run. If I could have pulled it off. It was going to be tough. All right, well, anyways, let's see about Wampa. Again, the good news is we're not fighting any Datacrons. The bad news is we're still getting our butts absolutely wrecked out there. Now, just imagine if they had another, like more of those Datacrons like they had in that Leia. I think that crit avoidance on Leia was really screwing up my Bane now that I think about it in hindsight. This battle, though, by free-to-play has yet to lose a Jabba battle. Territory Wars, Grand Arena, you name it. Today is not going to be the first day, right? Today's not going to be the first day. All right. Pop it up, baby.
What did you
Wampa.
say?
I believe.
I would certainly like to.
I believe. I believe.
Oh, I don't think so.
You got the power, the might
He's jealous. He's holding
to get through this. Let's go.
What did you say? What did you say? I would certainly like to.
Listen, Wampa, there's no excuses. They have no Datacrons. They just got a little bit of a Relic Delta boost. That's it. You have the Datacron. Easy, baby. Don't you dare die. Don't you dare die on me now. Don't you dare. Not this early. Don't you dare. You get that turn. All right. I thought so. I need to get Leia out. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Come on, Wampa. Get in there, honey. Get in there. Make some plays happen. Yeah. Yeah. Data Crops are the best. See, you know what? I gotta tell you guys something. CG is playing 7D chess. Hold that thought for a moment. Hold that thought for a moment. Give me a moment, please. All right. Just because Galaxy of Heroes is a turn,
I would certainly like to.
what can I do my dance on? When does the dancing part begin?
Did you say?
Ow! He's holding me back.
Did you say? Did you say? Did you say? I would certainly like to.
But here's the problem, though. My experience is not going to relate to everybody. I think a lot of people are probably fighting Jabbas with maybe a shorty cron or something like that, and that could maybe complicate things just a little bit. And that's the thing. It's going to be like what works for me might not work for you, vice versa, right? Like I think Bane could have beaten this Leia. You know, we just kind of ran. Yeah, that crit avoidance had to be a big issue there. Missing out on way too many crits on that battle. But anyways, let's do a few more battles here. This Grand Arena's cooked. I want to try the Starkiller battle out. What's the Relic 9 raid? This is going to, and the Datacron to boot. This one is, ooh. This one might sting a bit. No Ezra Bridger, I guess that's the positive. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna give it a shot. I got some little bitty crowns I could be toss on you. Nothing special, nothing all that fancy schmancy, so don't get too excited, Starkiller. Let me Herbert Yoda for this one. We might need that extra little firepower. You're good, no bum, Ezra. Yeah, the problem is though, Relic Delta. So with this one, what are we fighting in here? Let me double check the stats on this one. I forgot what 4 Relic Delta difference does. That's once you get beyond 3, especially 3. Like, you know, 2 you can maybe survive. 3, kind of stretching it. 4 is when problems start happening. Big time, big time. Relic 4 Delta difference is goodness gracious. All right, 40% less damage that we're dealing, 70% more damage that we're taking. That's a lot. Also almost double the damage that we're taking on us here. So yeah. And as you can see, we are not rocking what I like to call braggable relics here. So, oh boy. Let's just do what we can here, yeah? All right, what's our highest AP we got? Make sure we can try to compensate as much as possible here. That's the one, that's the one. All right. When Alton, you're done, I'm worried about that. Especially if we do you know how it goes. Sometimes Ray goes into damage immunity, and she's got 3 stacks of inspiration, no debuffs. You're like, oh gosh, we're screwed. We're screwed, we're screwed, we're screwed. So, it's so simple. Just don't do it. Just don't worry about it. All right. Starkiller. Come on. Wampa made us proud today. Yeah, listen, yeah, maybe that Jabba didn't have data crowns on him. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. CG's playing 5D chess. 70, my gosh. What? Jeez, 70. In the pursuit of Relic Delta and Coliseum that they've added to the game, I actually want to spend money on Datacrons because I'm like, how am I supposed to have fun in this game? And I'm like, you know what? I'd rather take a fraction of that Coliseum money, buy Datacrons, because I don't know what the heck we're going to do for 3 months around Galaxy of Heroes. So they're playing, if that was part of their design, that was the smartest thing. They made me like Datacrons. They broke me. Never thought it'd happen, but here we go. All right. People clapping up because this may be Starkiller's last battle. Let's get to work. All right, off to the race they go. Let's go ahead and, oh man. I'm worried about the spanking from, you know what, no, we'll worry about it later. We got to get that off of Ray. Oh, that's blows. That blows. That's already a rough start. I did not want him to get, okay, it is what it is.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna do this for right now. Just get the healing unit to stay on. Easy, we have crit immunity. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. All right, get back to work. All right, get a shock on Barris. Let me dance. We're not dancing yet. Hold on, hold on. All right, there we go. Shocker so we can slow her groove down a little bit. All in on Ray. Boy, definitely feeling a damage difference there. And offense down. Man, they're just bullying my Starkiller right now. Boy, fix them up, man. Come on, do your job. All right, hey, we're up to 20,000. Feels like we're rocking a Gear 12 Starkiller at the moment. Come on, push, man, push. Push a little bit more. Pull back Terminator on Ray. All right, buys us a few seconds. I need to try to get a stun on Ben or else we're gonna get smacked, cracked, and popped. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Not good. Just get rid of all this foresight crap. Healing immunity's on, that's not good at either. That's not good either. Let's see. Oh boy, we might be in trouble. Healing immunity on the boy. They went all in on him, straight up dirty. See if you can give me a stun on Ben at least. Drop this over there. And now we just kind of wait, hope for the best. Here, pull back, Kurt Terminator. Come on, Starkiller. Can you give me one more turn? I can do this, right? All right, that buys me hopefully a ticket to stay alive. Just let her take the turn, guys. I need to know the pain. Put it on 1X. We're still in it. We're still in it, baby. We are still in it to win it. We got a lot of work ahead of us. I need to get Barris under control again. There we go. Good news is no delta difference on that one. There we go. Hold on, hold on. Shock up the Bears. What are we doing here? All right, Bears is gone. Stay with me, stay with me. Pull back Terminator. Hold on. With my sheer genius, we might be able to pull this off. We're not, boy, how long is this healing immunity on for? We got to get a shock over there. All right, we're having difficult times with that. I'm gonna see if, I can't heal up Starkiller. I don't want to waste that ultimate. Ben's down, but he's gonna come back. That was a good hit though. Beautiful hit. We have debuffs on Ray, that's good. Hopefully Sudden Whirlwind's not gonna hurt too much. Oh, we're still in it, we're still in it, we're still in it. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. How long is this healing immunity supposed to stay on my Starkiller? I definitely feel this battle taking a lot longer than it should. All right, it sucks. Just come on, Ray, drop the ultimate. Dude, can we finally just get rid of this? Oh, we don't have any debuffs on Ray. We are so cooked. Yeah, damn. One thing I'm noticing besides the big reduction damage, less damage means what? Battles go on a lot longer, right? I'm definitely feeling these battles take, yeah, there we go. The damage is definitely up there now. Yeah, it sucks. Like, we were able to control it a little bit. Then once that, like, the heal immunity thing was so annoying. But besides that, once the debuffs are off of Ray, yeah, good luck surviving a 200,000 per character AoE. Damn. Yeah, no debuffs on Ray. Yeah, she kind of got away with me on that. But even so, I have a feeling I still would have had a timeout problem that one. It just, when Starkiller's doing, look, luckily Hermit Yoda was a good call. It kind of kept the damage moving a little bit. We were able to, it felt like double my damage essentially. But when we're doing 10,000 times 2 every hit in Starkiller, that's not what my boy used to be able to do, you know? Yikes. All right. Any other battle that I could try out here? I'm not really sure if Master Luke or Kenobi make much sense versus any of these guys in terms of just a learning thing. Yeah, I'm not too sure if there's really much to learn on the JMK, but yeah, but like what's I mean, I guess I could maybe JMK the Lord Vader. I don't know if we'd actually win this one, but here, let's just field it. Let's just field it. Why not? Let's throw it in there. It's like the last like normal-ish matchup. This is gonna be rough though. We are incredibly out-delted in a lot of these matchups here. All right, let's go ahead, try to put a little sugar on you. A little sugar spice, everything nice. So I got that bonus. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I want to do like a Hail Mary before we do the other account here. I want to see if maybe I can, there's small chance, ultra small, but maybe I could somehow, let me try to get this cooldown. There we go, set up. Luthen. The Ahsoka. I highly doubt it, but we're going to go for the Hail Mary. It's not going to be full of grace either. All right, here we go. Come on. Taking damage. We're taking damage. All right, can I get a turn? Let's get a turn. All right. Well, we got to just chill for the moment. Just do a basic. Keep going. Here's what I'm going to... Boy, yeah, we're doing minimal damage at the moment. Let's see if I can try to hit a high ground. Okay, come on. Just cleanse up right now. I'm going full power high ground here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on. Push, 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 push. Don't even need high ground. Oh, boy. That's going to be bad. All right. We're hanging. We're hanging. Small delta difference between Vader and GK, but not by much. Come on. Can we try to push through? Boy, it's taking a minute to take that mall. Jeez, come on. Push a little harder. Boy, my baby Ahsoka, dude, she took a beating on that one there. Oh, my gosh. Geez, that's a, what, 6 delta difference there? All right, let's see if we can try to turn this puppy around. Boy, this is the longest I think I've ever had to work down a maul before. Come on, you can't do that to me. You can't do that. Luckily, no Royal Guards. That was, boy, that should have been a lot harder. All right, let's see if I can just get rid of you. There we go. That takes care of business over there. And then I think we might be able to get rid of the guard. Then we just probably, I think we just got to hit auto and pray at that point. Come on. You know what? Can I? You know, is it even worth trying to blitz down Vader? Let's just see. Let's see. Maybe there's a chance. He's out of ultimate. See if I can maybe get a healing immunity on him. Yeah, Tano's gonna have a hard time. Relic 5 versus Relic 9. Vader not looking hot. Might need to ramp her up a bit. Come on. All right, let's keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Let's go. Come on. Get him in the yellow. Come on. The good news is Maul's gone, so that means that just give it to Kenobi. Give it to Kenobi. He's got to be the one that keeps moving the team along. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Ooh, boy. That's where you feel that delta really kick in. Probably should have honestly targeted somewhere where I could crit. How much days do we have on us? Yes, we have a lot of days. All right. Padme, come on. Give me the good kick. Come on. He's almost down. Almost down. Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh, not good. Not good. Not good. Clean up Tano. Come on. Jeez. This is taking 5 ever. Not even 4 ever. Oh, boy. I'm worried about this next one. Worried about this next AoE that's going to be coming around the... Oh. Come on. Come on. Push, push, push. All right. This might be it, folks. Brace for impact. Yikes. Yikes. Dang. I could say that hurt a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lord Vader's not all that trash now, is it? Huh? Not all that trash now, is it? Wow. That was what? How much damage was that we took on? That was Relic 9 versus some Relic 5. 70% extra damage. And when you add up all the stuff that Vader's ramping up with, oh yeah. The Lord Vader's the best galactic legend out there. You go. See, CG, you guys just don't understand. You guys didn't understand that to keep their Lord of the Rings game alive. I bet they're mad about that. Like, they just didn't get it. Anyways, we have Versace Panther. Who the heck is this? Riff Raff? That's a Riff Raff name right there, I feel like. 9 of the 9. It's so funny. I'm reading your super chat now. I could tell a fellow Riff Raffian in the chat. Dude, I feel like we're like brothers now. What do you think about Jody High Roller would say about Relic Delta? Say what you will about Riff Raff. I think he's the greatest lyrical genius of our time. I was going to try to say something that Riff Raff would say. I can't. I'm not on his level of intellect when it comes to spitting bars. But it's so funny reading that name. I'm like, that's totally a Riff Raff name. You made my day. You just made my days. I love when I could see a fellow Riff Raff fan in the chat there. Relic Delta diss track when? I can't. I'm trying to get into the zone for a Riff Raff moment here. Relic Delta. More like Relic Smelt. I don't know. Relic Melt. I don't know. You know what? I know there's a way to do a collab with Riff Raff. I just don't know if I have the bank account to do it. Like, there's a way you can, like, I know who to get in touch if I want to do a collab with Riff Raff. I know that. We can go. I hear too that when you go to his place down in Florida to do a recording session, he gets you like all these nice snacks. Like, he takes care of the people he's hanging out with to make some songs, man. Oh man. Anyways, Carbonite is where the fun is going to be. Yeah, do the collab. I should, right? Just stop making my game while I'm ahead. Just use that money to do a collab with Riff Raff. I like that idea. Anyways, yeah, so a few things I'm noticing. I think the implicit thing is I'm doing less damage in a lot of these matchups. Yeah, I'm also getting hit harder, but like that Ray matchup, that felt like so much longer to get through it because I'm just doing less damage on my Starkiller. It's like, I think, one more properly placed debuff, I maybe could have squeezed Ray, but yeah, you can definitely feel the window to pull off some of these counters. It's going to be a lot more difficult. And the thing is, we didn't even have to worry about datacrons for a lot of these battles here today. So I don't know. It's kind of why I stopped streaming the free-to-play account. Like, I don't think this is really, I wanted to stream it today to feel the impact with you guys, but otherwise, that's why I kind of stopped streaming it. I want to stream to have fun of something. It's something that's fun to watch. I don't think it's going to be fun watching the free-to-play account go through this every single Grand Arena for all of time here. But anyways, Relic Delta, never have I feltish so bad. Now that's like, no. See, Riff Raff, he's like 10 million IQ points above all of us when it comes to the dropping hot bars for us to chew on. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Let's go to the main account though. I think it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be less extreme on the main account though. Which league is this? This is Cabo 3. We had 8 mil. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm getting a feeling like an 8 GL 9. No, I'm calling it a 9 GL roster. This is so annoying. I don't give two craps what level their Luke is at. Like, I have to waste my limited finger power over the course of the next 5 million years this game's around. Since the back-to-back game of the year, there is no other game out there that is as good as this game. But all that cumulatively is going to be too much clicking power. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Look at that. I can tell already. 9 Galactic Legends. And yeah, it's so funny because now when I look at that difference in GP, like, yes, it meant you have more teams, more relics, but the value of that GP difference is so much higher now. Because it's like, ooh, I look at that GP difference as a Relic Delta difference now, which is crazy. Anyways, let's go ahead. Move on to the main account, but I hate to say this, unless I want to show more crazy Relic Delta stuff, probably going to be the last time I stream the free-to-play Grand Arena. It's not fun to watch every single time, maybe once in a while, but for the most part, I don't see this as engaging, fun to watch. And the sad thing is, I felt like this is more of a tamer opponent than I'm normally used to. Usually we get like 13, 14, 15s, a lot more drastic. And more datacrons, better team comps, and this was an easy day. Easy day. New free-to-play, we'll see. I don't know, we'll see. I want to so badly, just for the hero collector aspect. But here's the thing, aside from the hero collector aspect, the game modes that I want to play the game. Is that too crazy to say? I want to play the game. I want to play the Grand Arenas. I want to feel good about playing Grand Arenas. I don't want to play Conquest a million times. Don't want to play Territory Battles a million times. Don't want to do Order 66 raid a million times. And, you know, with the matchmaking, the Relic Delta, it's like the part that I like about Galaxy the most, Grand Arena. It's like, it's hard to enjoy. But in terms of just showing, like, farming stuff, yeah. We just want to collect characters, I guess. So, I don't know. We'll see. Because even on my main account, I'm like, right now, I'm sort of in a position, again, I think there's supposed to be something else to come here. You know, they have more of this era nonsense like we saw in the data mines the other day. It's like, what are we going to do for 3 months now? It's like, I don't know. Do we just, like, mentally check out, come back in February? I don't know. Have to wait and see. Anywho's, Rip Gasman 6. I'm going to still play. I'll play my Grand Arenas off stream. Yeah, it's just, this Galaxy is becoming more and more difficult to stream. Because I do think there's a correlation. If your game is streamable, the game is funnable. And I feel like they keep kind of moving farther and farther and farther away from that. It's just, it's not going to be fun watching week after week just the free-to-play get absolutely clobbered. Because keep in mind, we didn't even get to see the inverse of my opponent fighting my teams. They were probably hitting max like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 delta fighting my teams, not even beating, breaking a sweat. So it's like it's such a one-sided Grand Arena, unfortunately. That's just how it goes. Yeah, it's not stream to play, yeah. Anyways, Velasco, yeah, I missed you here. I was in the zone. Did I miss my previous zone? I definitely did. Sorry, I had a power outage along with the Empire and Relic Delta. Where are you at here? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Here you are. Oh, wait, you just disappeared. I mean, here we go. How we doing? Velasco Vats. Dear Grand Admiral. Old code, but it checks out. As a 2.6 million GP free-to-play account, getting 5 to 9 million GP opponents in JC feels worse. What? You don't like that? Whereas if they had no mods on LSB characters, I could CLS them, but now my account feels worthless. Am I in the wrong? You are not. It is 100% designed that way. The matchmaking is now wallet-based matchmaking. Let's not get it twisted. So, no, you're not alone. It's just don't know what to tell you guys except smile and just keep on collecting those characters at the end of the day. Yeah, did I get my rewards for sitting in Coliseum? Yeah, I got my rewards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got them. Let's see. Oh, so scared. So scary. Yeah, yep, there we go. Yeah, we got the, it's so funny. After 10 hours, we only ranked 24 in the entire world. After 10 hours. I love this game, man. I love it. And then we have Jokes on You 24/7, $5. Thank you. Galaxy is losing money. CGS felt it. The nail in the coffin. They Relic dealt it. Oh, again, there's no beating around the bush in that. The game has not made nearly as much money as in those first few years. I showed it yesterday in the video, which is why I think they're making these changes. One, to maybe squeeze more money, and two, to also try to get more players into their game, which is why they kind of have the era, whatever, Coliseum to be kind of an equalizing effect between new and existing players, right? So, again, there are many solutions to try to solve those problems. And just for whatever reason, I feel like Galaxy is going through some of the worst possible options, I mean, I guess there are worse options. They're not the worst, but that's a lot of questionable decisions is my problem. They are not losing money on... Well, here's the thing. Well, they're not making... depends how you define losing. They're not making as much money as they used to. They used to be making 180 million a year. Now it's like again, they're still making money, but it's over half less as where it used to be, right? They used to be making double per year, hand over fist. And now, still good money, right? I'm not saying the game's going to die tomorrow, right? They're still... like Lord of the Rings, Middle Heroes of Earth. After the first month, I saw the writing on the wall. It's like, yeah, this isn't going far. This ain't going far. Galaxy, I look at the numbers, like, yeah, all right, they're not making, they're not consistent making, 12, 14, $20 million a month, but, they're still making, what I say yesterday, like, it was 3, 2, so probably still making 6, 7 million a month, which, again, it's not nothing money. It's still decent money, even when you consider Lucasfilm, EA, all the employees, all the other hands that kind of go into the pot and take the money out. They're probably not keeping as much money as they used to, which means if you have less money, you have less money to do quality new features and hire more people and all this other stuff. So I don't know. It's all kind of up the 6. Did I say 6, 7? Go. Yay! Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Anyways, let's keep moving on. I don't know. I am curious. It's going to be kind of hard to tell because correlation does not mean causation all the time. You know, kind of seeing the next subsequent months. Like, are the numbers going up? Are they going down? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. We got to give it a shot. Anyways, how's free-to-play doing in Coliseum? I hit auto. I come back. I get my rewards. And that's going to be the same philosophy I have in my main account. It is one of the most brain-dead game modes I've ever seen. It's not fun. It's dumb. It's such a horrible design where it's like, all right, oh, you're doing too well. All right, we're just going to cap you at 1 damage and keep you here for about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, maybe 10 hours, you know? So, yeah, again, I see where CG's going. It's not like I'm clueless. I'm assuming everyone's going to collectively, as the next characters come in, our scores are going to rise. Even so, taking that we will get these Gear 12 characters at the end of all this, I'll accept it, even though it's kind of a trust me, bro. I'm accepting that. Even assuming I get the next characters, I'm still just gonna hit auto and go. I don't really care about this game mode at all. It's a more watered down version of like the Order 66 raid philosophy, and that's a much more watered down version of the OG raids. It's all it is. It's just yeah. Anywho's, that's my plan for Coliseum: is just hit auto, get my rewards, and hop into some Grand Arena, get Relic Delta, and then lose a couple ranks on the free-to-play. That's the strategy for the free-to-play account at this point. Eventually, there's always this equilibrium point that we get to. Like, remember the free-to-play account? It was literally on the cusp of getting Kyber 1 at like 4 or 5 million GP. Then they did the Kyber squeeze. They changed the matchmaking. You fall down, you climb back up. This is another equilibrium moment where the equilibrium for my free-to-play account is just gonna slowly get kicked out of Kyber, probably back into a Rhodium if I had to guess. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. They should have implemented Chronosim. You know what? There is a part of me, if I knew this game was coming to Galaxy of Heroes and I knew it was going to be as bad as it is, I would have just probably thought of a different name, because every time I say Chronosim, I think of this garbage game mode Coliseum. Makes me mad. There's a non-zero chance that I would have changed the name of my game. Anyways, though, let's go clap it for our opponent over here. You, Kenobi, Sidious, is the guild. RTL0D is the name. And don't you dare put it to shame. All right. Plenty of time to have a name change. Oh, boy. A lot of logistical issues there. Well, yeah, this is kind of going to... The way I'm kind of doing the game, it's not a way a lot of people would want to do it, right? They want to kind of keep quiet. They don't want to invite people in. I'm the exact opposite. I want to bring people in. I want people to see it, love it, hate it, whatever. They don't want people really knowing about it until they're like right about to release. I'm kind of doing the opposite route, though. I want to embrace community, but one of the downsides is if you do a name change, well, all that algorithmic stuff you did, where people look up Chronoseum, well, they're like, well, the game doesn't exist. I can't find it if I went to Seum of the Chrono or something like that. So some logistical problems with that, and then there's trademark stuff and all this other stuff we got to get into. But anyways, that's no one wants to get into the weeds of all that. But it does annoy me. It does indeed. Anywho's, let's take a look. What's the GP situation? 14 points. God, I hate going to this area units tab. 14.6 mil. Ooh, my friend. Ooh, my Delta. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take a look and see how things are cooking on defense. I like this back wall. How is the Delta doing? Oh, Delta's looking good, people. The Delta's looking good. Ooh, I need to get a closer view of this. Hold on. Let me get a closer view. God, I'm so good. I'm so good at this game, man. Oh, yeah. Garrett, get this free to play out of my face. It's dead. It's dead. Here we go. That right there, my friends, is the power of the delts. CG, they took it to heart. Like they say, don't skip leg day. You don't want to skip the day working on your delts. This is when you can tell someone's been working on their deltas, baby. Yeah, Relic 9 Ahsoka's got a lot more complicated to clean up, right? Like sometimes you can bring like a Relic 5, 17. I don't know if that's gonna cut it as much anymore. Kenobi still standing strong with Ezra. That's a lot of stuff to work through here, and that's a lot of deltas going on there as well. Sith Eternal taking 2 shots as well. All right. It's all right. Defense doing work on the backside. The power of money. They took my song a little too literal. The power of 1, the power of 2, the power of money. They're like, you got to do that. This game is all about the power of money now more than ever. And here's the thing. We all know the game's got to make money. I don't fault them for making money. It's just how you make the money is the problem, you know? Like the Coliseum spending is like, that was the dumbest spending I think I've ever done in any game in the history of time. And there's not many games I spend like that, but it's like, that was like, literally, I felt like I could burn the money and get the same exact value out of it. Jabba taking a 3-shot. I wonder if we had some Wampa issues today. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. All right. 3 shots down there. I'm going to get stuck in a Delta. No. I am pretty much immune to Delta because it's mind over facts. Feelings over facts. Whatever I'm trying to say. Queen Amidala getting 2 shots. A Hondo getting 2 shots. Oh, man. The Delta's getting things done out there. Yeah. And then 4 shots on the Executor. Okay. Let's keep going. How does Relic Delta affect the raid? You tested out yet? I mean, it's pretty much the same as anything. If you have a higher Relic than them, you're going to do more damage. You know, it's a... Is there a raid going on right now? Not one. It's the same deal, no matter what. If you're bringing in a Relic 9 team and the other team's Relic 3, well, you're working at the 6 Relic difference, and you're going to have a massive advantage. So it's applied to pretty much every game mode. For whatever reason, I swear the plan keeps changing for them with Conquest. 1 second it was like after Maz, and it's the second round of Khmer, and now I'm hearing it might not even be for Khmer Conquest. I don't know what's going on there, but pretty much every game mode, it's hitting you. I wish I can hop in right now to kind of look at it. I don't remember maybe my free-to-play account. I have a Order 66 raid going on. But yeah, it can hurt you, it can help you. But I think if you bring in Relic 9, you're doing the Relic 9 tier. I think the enemies are the same or lesser relics. Again, I have to go in and check it out. Anyways, I want to focus on the Grand Arena for right now, though. All right. Let's get down to work, yeah? Idle has a 6-7 Delta advantage. Oh, yeah. We have Guardsman Dale, $5. Can't wait until Chronos is released and I watch you play a fun game instead of this. I'm going to make it clear, you know, the game that I'm making, it's not meant to compete with Galaxy Heroes, right? Or quote-unquote steal people away from it or whatever, right? It's not a hero collector game. It's not even a mobile game at the current state that it's in. But it's a game that we're pouring so much fun and passion into here. I'm going to spoil a little bit for what our update's going to be tomorrow. Oh, where is it at? So our tech designer got a lot of Barricades kit prototyped out. You know, if you saw last week, we got the shield going, right? That's just one aspect of many of the things we went over in our kit reveal, right? For the guy, where is it at? So we made like a little test environment for us to mess around and hold on. Yeah, that's the video. Okay, want to make sure I got the right video up. Get me that theater mode going here. All right. So, hold on a second. All right. So this is just a quick little demo here on some of the abilities. So we got, again, the portal. We're probably going to change the art direction for it. But from the tech side of things, we can walk through portals now that one of our characters are going to be able to cast. And we still got to prototype it where if I throw the shield in it, it'll actually go into the next room. So there are some things that we still have to work on the portal itself. But the portal works in terms of transporting your character from one place to another. Let's go ahead and see. We should have... feel dirty for spoiling this for my 25A Games channel tomorrow. We got one of our special abilities. We got this like shield deployment up, so you got a big shield barrier to kind of protect the rest of your team. We still have we got a jetpack now. We got a jetpack now. So now Barricade's gonna have a little bit more verticality to him. And let's see here. I think we have. Yeah, we should have our blaster up and running here. Yeah, there we go. We got our blaster running, and we have. So basically, we have it. We're working on a prototype where basically you can Mega Man transform your gun into 3 different guns. You know, you just kind of select which one you want to go in, and then you have like a semi-auto. There we go. We got the shield throw in action. Gosh, so much fun! And also for each weapon you're in, there's a semi-auto, and then if you click and hold, it's kind of like another version of the weapon where it's kind of like a charge shot. I think we have it. Yeah, here we go. I think it's the charge shot. He's about to do this. There we go. We got the semi-auto. I think in a second he is going to click and hold. Or maybe it's a bit down the video more. There we go. Click and hold. Kaboom. And again, don't take the art for final. This is just kind of placeholder stuff. It's the tech side of thing that's important, right? The art, we fine-tune and we polish a bit later. But we have to make sure the characters actually do stuff, or else the art's not going to matter all that much. So, yeah. Tons of fun of what we're doing right now. And again, we are still so early in it. And just in a little bit over a month and a half, we've done so much. And now we're working on Hoshido's, Valeria's. I mean, there's a couple of other things we got to do for Barricade, but at least the core is in place. I told him we got to add in his custom sound effect. We got to put in he does a custom pew every time he shoots. We got to make that part of the official game. Anyways, side quest conversation. Yeah, we're having a blast over here. It really is a ton of fun doing all that. Anyways, this is an FPS. Yeah, I mean, it's got so many names: hero shooters, hero brawlers. But it's one of our classes. He's got a blaster, so he's going to be an FPS unit, right? He's going to be shooting. But we also have a spellcaster. We also have a samurai. So we're bringing in different classes coming together. Again, the way I describe it, imagine Marvel Rivals Overwatch, but instead of just clicking X, square, triangle, you are actually in the body of the character, making their superhero abilities start doing stuff. Anyways, let's get ready to rock and roll with this one here. Yeah. All right. Let's get down to work. Let's see what we got over here. What's the Delta situation here? All right, I know what I want to do first and foremost. I want to see my Traya versus Windu. We're going to be at a bit of a Delta advantage, not a huge one. I think Traya should be able to pull this off still. We have, maybe we could see our Starkiller versus this Rey. The Hondo battle. I'm a bit concerned about this one. This one I'm a bit more concerned about. Let's just get to it. I just want to see how this works, man. Give me some Traya versus Jedi Master Mace Windu. Let's see. We've been dogging on Mace Windu all these months. Again, you guys think I'm being sarcastic when I say CG. They are the wisest people of all time. We're just too dumb. We can't understand the sheer amount of genius that they have. This is how you make Windu better. If you can't make his kit good, you let Relic Delta do all the carrying after that. All right, Savage. Get me the Scion. Get me the Nihilus. Get me the Talon. I think we got this. For the most part, Talon's, I'm a bit worried about Talon's Relic 7. We're going to take a bit of an extra hit as a result of that. But the rest are Relic 8, Relic 9. I think we'll... I don't want to speak too early, but I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to push through. Actually, how about this? What if I throw in a little bit of just a little sprinkling of defense? I'm not scared about this battle at all. We're going to be totally fine. How much defense we got? I don't know. That's going to be enough for me. Relic 9 Trench actually might go incredibly hard. We might have to pull that out here. Do I have any Boltcron? Do I not have any Boltcron? Are you actually out of your mind? Are you guys out of your mind? There we go. We got one. All right. Are you ready for this? Traya, I believe in you. You did it on my free-to-play account. If you don't do it here, maybe I got to keep the free-to-play account Grand Arenas alive, because that means you just suck and the free-to-play account is gone. Let me see that. What do we have in this DC before I get involved? Don't care. Let's go. Crank it up.
Is yours.
This one. Strong.
All right.
My life.
Hang in tight.
Is yours.
Don't screw around too long.
Perfect male specimen.
All right. Give me a couple of those. All right. I got one cooldown increase.
You have done well, Savage.
Oh, easy, baby. Easy, baby. Easy. All right. We need an isolated cooking in here. Give me a buff to spell. All right. Hit me with one of these.
I shall teach you the ways of the dark.
All right. Okay, we're hanging. I think we're gonna be good here. Need to get Joe out of here.
Strengthen your connection.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
Your anger is your strength.
One more good hit should do it. One more good hit. Come on, don't let her get away from me. Finish. Mace Windu, even with the power of Delta, you're still trash.
Master.
Not even Delta can save a garbage character. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You're gonna miss Galactic Challenges too? You know what? I wasn't crazy about Galactic Challenges, but now I miss it for 2 reasons. Number 1, it was way more mentally invigorating than Coliseum. Thing number 2, again, I swear CG's out to stop people making videos, sharing strategies. They just kind of deleted the entire community that did Galactic Challenge guides, videos, whatever. It's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Can I make a Relic Delta song? I did it earlier. You didn't hear it? I did it at the intro. Homeless YouTubers now. It's like I was never into making Galactic Challenge content, but even myself, once in a while, I don't want to figure out a Galactic Challenge, something that's really complicated. You know who I'm pulling up? I'm pulling up Bit Dynasty. They just like Control Alt Deleted. One of my favorite things about YouTube, the Galactic Challenge people out there. Anyways, breaks my heart. Actually, I haven't talked to Bit Dynasty. I'm curious how he feels about Galactic Challenges being deleted. Because Coliseum, I mean, at least right now, yes, in a couple months, we'll get more characters. We'll be able to get slightly higher scores, right? And I'm assuming there's going to be some strategy to get more points. You know, maybe that's... You just got to wait a few weeks, months before we get to that point. Anyways, let's keep going. The GC streamers can still do Conquest videos. Yeah, I guess there's that, you know. But what I'm saying is you just completely eliminated a big segment of content that was more interesting than Coliseum, in my opinion. Anyways, my opinion doesn't mean diddly squat around this part of town. Who do I want to take on here? I want to see if I can still get my Malicos to punch through that here. We got a job up here. Only downside of using the Malicos thing, I give up my Wampa Cron. I think it's worth it. I want to make sure I can still get the most out of this unaligned force team, because there's good news and bad news. Bad news, Sir Junda, that Relic 7's kind of a detriment. Malicos, he's fine. He'll be able to persevere. Same thing of Maul. He's in a good spot. Throw him in there, and then Baby Count, also Relic 7. Hopefully we can still push through with all this here. Yeah. Sila Sanda, no, I'm not doing that. I tried that before Relic Delta, and it went terribly. If there was no old Hondo, I would say, all right, I'll give Silas a shot. But this, he kind of throws everything off. Give me the Wampa Cron, or maybe if I could find something of better armor penetration. No, I'm not going to screw around with this one. We ain't screwing around here. All right, has the highest tier of raid always had Relic 9 enemies? No, well, it depends. Which raid are you talking about? You talk about the old school days? Well, back in the old days, we didn't have Relic 9. Relic wasn't even a thought yet. The highest we had back then was a Gear 9? Was it Gear 10? When did Gear 11 come into the picture? I can't remember. Maybe, yeah, I don't think, was Gear 11 there? I don't remember if Gear 11 was even around yet, so it's been a long time back in the day when we didn't have those things. Back then, it was, all right, what characters do you have? And actually using your characters in strategic ways of overcoming an obstacle. Good times. Great times. Anyways, let's throw some rocks. Let's go throw some rocks here. Gear 11 during the original Citra. Was it really that late? I thought Gear 12 came around Sith Trio.
And I escaped.
I need to go back and check. Let's see what we can do with this battle, though. I thought it was Gear 12 for Sith Trio. Yeah, okay, all right. All righty. It's time to party. Sir Junda taking the... whatever that thing is called. Capture is all right with me. All right, let's get to work. All right, so far, a decent start. All right, easy, baby, easy. I just need Malicos to get a little bit of action. Easy, come on, baby. Get me in there. Easy does it. All right, let's get to work. Maul should be able to jump the line. Let me see if I can try to ping him. That's one ping. Oh, God, what's going on? Is this game lagging out of its mind already? I didn't even get started yet. And here they go. They just completely stole my turn. All right, here we go. We get Big Daddy Vane out of here. Come on. Goodness, there's no Delta problems here. Just annoying problems. There we go. One more good hit. Take it home. Take it home. Come on. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, need some rocks. I need rocks, and I need them now. Go ahead, delete that Hondo. Oh, come on. All right, he's gone. All right, hanging tight, hanging tight, hanging tight. Let's get Vayne out. You guys know as long as Vayne's alive, they can still deal plenty of pain. Give me some of this. All right, how is Vayne not dead? He was literally at the brink of death there. All right, we got a little stun. Helps you out first few seconds. Give this over to, I don't care. Just give it to Malico. All right. This does a whole lot of nothing, but we're going to throw it. All right, get him out. 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. And 5 hits. And you throw it on auto. And I think that's where you guys start the clap.
It's over.
The Delta is strong with this one.
Totally useless.
All right. I give Wampa a lot of credit for that one. Wampa makes that battle infinitely easier. All right, Maz Kanata. I'll be honest, I did a lot of testing versus Maz, and then I found my golden child, and I got really lazy trying to find other counters pre-Delta. I'm going to stick to just my basics here. Balin, Rex Maz, and mere seconds. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. Maybe CG should learn that once in a while. Give me Vander. Give me L3. And I like bringing in the Vader Crown. The crit damage helps out. And the good news is this should be even easier. Oh, I was dunking on Maz before Relic Delta, and guess what, Maz? I think you're going to die a little bit faster today. So let's go ahead, Balin. We're going to put that Palin skull name to good use here. You ready for it? Your Gear 8 Malico slaps and Galactic War. There we go, right? See, I love that we find the upsides. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that stream I did yesterday, well, it was supposed to be 24 hours, only turned out to be 10 hours. Maybe be like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm getting a good laugh out of all this, right? All right, let's go ahead. Hit him with one of these. Great opening stun. And basically, she should be gone. All right, well, that's the GGs. Once Maz is out, then the Pirates are, guess what? Trash. After that point. All right, I feel like I probably should just throw this on auto. I want to play a little bit. I don't want to give up just yet. All right, here we go. Slap to the face, a little buff the spell. All right, we're kind of stuck behind the goat for a second. All right, easy does it, easy does it. Let's see, can I just want to get these banner snipers out of my way. There we go. Nathaniel taking a big hit to the face. All right, we're almost there. Hold on. Let's go ahead. I don't care. Just do this. Just do that. Oh, come on. Can I get around this? Yeah. Come on. Someone just slap him in the face real quick. 2 damage. What the hell was that about? Just go. Get rid of him. All right. There we go. He's down. Next up, what do we got? There are a couple counters. Once I get rid of kicks, we will just throw this puppy on auto. We don't got to worry about banner snipers then. Actually, Quiggle's gonna slap my banners. Yeah. 2 damage. What is going on here? Why am I doing 2 damage?
In order to create.
Oh, all right, the level 6. I'm like, why am I doing? I thought that was Delta for a second. All right, anyways, I don't know. Just drop it over here. There we go. Come on, need to finish this up. Almost there. Any day now. Okay. All right, can we just get him out? Oh, come on. There we go. All right, throw it on auto. We got it. So far, so Gucci. As I said, I don't think I'm going to see too much of a Relic Delta problem up here. I don't want to eat my words too early. But so far, with the matchups I'm doing, we're kind of in the range that's acceptable for them. For now, at least. For now. All right. Let's keep going. Relic 9 Galactic Legend deals 2 damage. Oof. That sounds like fun. All right, 64 Bannerooskies. Palin, I love you. I love you. You're doing great. Relic 9's going to keep us floating for a little bit here. Okay. Raid Shadow Legends. This is dirty. You see what this guy's doing to me? You see what they're trying to do to me? Trying to load some unnecessary Relic 9s. Where's my Starkiller? He's at Relic 8, right? So a small problem. I think for the heck of it, I'm gonna give this a shot. We don't have Cal. We don't have ourselves Ezra Bridger. And yeah, small relic problems. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy that I can tell here. So we're going to go for it. We have ourselves Violet Voidborn. Voidborn? Is that Voidborn? Voidborn. Definitely not going blind over here. 26 months LOTK over 2 years. Holy moly. As I say a lot of times, it's crazy. Like, you know, you blink, it's like, God. I think the problem is Galaxiers has warped our sense of time. Right? You know, Galaxiers, a year is basically a month. Probably even a year is basically a week in Galaxy of Heroes time. So when we're hanging out with each other, we're having a good time. It's like, oh, wow. It was just like 26 months ago was pretty much 2.5 weeks ago in Galaxy of Heroes time. So it sounds like a lot, but if you think about Galaxiers, it really isn't. Thank you so much, though, for being around for those 26 months. Clap it up, baby. Clap it up. Thank you. All right. Now, Starkiller, we got to clap some fools over here. Who do you want with your beautiful batch of parts? I like my Jedi training Rey on this team. We're not going to complain about her. And now I need a Jedi. We've been using Mace Windu. You know, ability blocks, buff the spells. We're down for that. Let's go with it. And give me some AP up in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm all for that. You ready for it? Let's keep going. No, wait, +1 relic difference is the 5% variance. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, so again, the relic 5, it's not as, relic 1, not too threatening. 2, it might sting, but I think we're gonna be fine. Starkiller's got in the bag. I need to avenge him. I'm a little salty I didn't try to get that extra debuff on Rey. I'm a little mad about that on the free-to-play account, but you know what? Now's a better time than ever to try to redeem ourselves. You ready for it, Starkiller? Let's go. Send it on in. You ready for it? Yeah, I used Windu with SK. I'll use the other one. Yeah, we gotta use Jedi Master. Actually, would Jedi Master Windu have any, like, useful tech for a Starkiller team?
You were weak when I found you.
God, I hate everything as if a full team of Jedi Vanguard. All of Jedi Vanguard. It's like,
I've trained you well.
it sucks that Galaxy's kind of veered off that trajectory of just awesome plug-and-play characters. Anyways, let's get to work. All right, what I'm gonna do here, I don't want to deal with Kenobi. I'm gonna do this first. There we go, awesome. All right, let's get to work now. All right, get me, do I have a shotgun Barris? We do. All right, all in, let's go. All right, just keep a pushing. Keep a pushing. Starkiller's gonna come in for a buff the spell here in a second. And now, there we go. All right, push him down. Come on, let's keep a healing immunity locked in on her so we control that damage.
I'm ready.
Give it over here. Into yellow, beautiful. All right, can I get her down? All right. Let's see if we can try to get you down. There we go, so far so good. All right, Kenobi's getting slightly annoying, it looks like. He's about to take a turn. We don't want him cleansing that. You know what, I'll do this. Let's go ahead, try to control the field. Give me a stun on Ben. There we go, Kenobi's back under control. We need to get a shock over here. There we go, and now we chill. Now we just chill. All right, we're good, we're good. We don't need to pull back Terminator on you. We just need her to drop the ultimate.
Size means nothing to you.
Not yet. Not yet. Hold it. Hold it. All right, come on, people. Let's. I want to stun Barris and Ben.
Powerful than
All right, I think we got it. Yeah, we got you. We got you. All right, let's go get rid of the inspiration first.
to root out the rebels.
Or not. I'm gonna just pull her back. What's going on here? Yeah, we're having a hard time landing crits now. Has me a bit concerned. That was actually a bit more than I was hoping. All right. Okay. All right. This is we're running to problems now. Now we're running to problems. Ben's not playing the way I wanted to play with me. All right. Let's just see. Can we get rid of her? Okay. We need to get Rey low here. Okay.
You're insane. It's massive. You're a Jedi, boy.
Come on. That's not what I wanted.
Size means nothing to you.
Oh, good old Wacka Ben, man.
You have served your purpose well.
All right, come on. Enough screwing around here.
Goodbye, my apprentice.
Come on, let's go. Let her take the turn. All right, drop me a shock over there. Get me shock over here. You're wasting my time, Ray. You're overstaying your welcome. Just come on, just give me an ability block here. 2 minutes, just come on. Let her do the ultimate. All right, we got to get a shock up Barris. Just get rid of her, preferably. Okay. All right, we're getting our sea legs back here. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can try to stun Ben. Okay, I'm killing him a little. I don't know why I'm getting good kills there. All right, we got it. Mildly annoying, but we pushed through. That's all that matters. All right, pull the ultimate. There we go. That was definitely one of the lesser dramatic ultimates. I was hoping for a better pull, but it's fine. It's good. All right, no banner snipes. We should be good. We should be good. All right, Ben, just be a good boy. Stay still. All right, come on, Kenobi, take a turn. All right, come on, dude. Are you going to really time me out? How slow can you go? All right, just okay. Very nice. Okay. And come on, take a turn. There we go. And we can breathe. Easy money, baby. Easy money, honey. Starkiller has tossed the force. Yeah. He's fine. He's got it. 6-5 banners. We'll take it. Man, I wish all raid teams were that easy. No Cal. No Ezra. I guess you could say my Delta. Been working on my delts. You can see my Delta's out of control. Oh, yeah. So far, so Gucci, but the party ain't done yet. Let's check and see what this back wall's got for us, yeah? Oh, yeah. Now we mean business. Okay. All right. Okay, let me take a little gander here. What do we got? Lord Vader, couple Relic 9s, Relic 8s. Let's just rip off this Band-Aid. Will my Bo-Katan beat that Lord Vader? Ooh. I think we can push through. The Ahsoka, I don't think I'm going to screw around with that too much. We'll just lay that out of the picture. Queen Amidala, looking like a Bane opportunity there. I don't see any Kel. I don't see any Yoda. Mild foresight annoyances. And up here, we'll worry about it when we get there. How does that sound? You ready for it? Hey, we got Scribe in the chat. Let's go ahead. Clap it up. Man's been some relics at Lord Vader. Yeah. Peasant, am I right, Scribe? Like, what are we doing? You guys got to stop playing Galaxias for free. They're tired of all these freeloaders enjoying their game for free. It's time to pay up. I feel you, CG. We got to get all these people out of here. Everybody out. Kyber 1. If you're not spending, what's the new Coliseum thing? $400? No, technically, let's be real. I kind of chickened out. I only stopped at $390. You guys saw I could have went further. But anyways, $400 per character now. That's the new price of entry for Kyber 1. I see you there. Yeah, take out loans. Come on, man. You guys want to play for free? No. CG had to do something about that. Anyways. Mandalorians. What are my Mandalorians at? Do I have a Relic 9 bow? I can't remember. You 8 or 9? 8. Okay. And for whatever reason, I thought Chad Vizsla was just a Chad. We gave him the Relic 9 out of all the guys, but that's fine. All right. You. Bring them out. Let me take a look at you. Okay. I'm a little disappointed in our Delta situation here, boys and gals. We're going to need to have a little meeting after this and reassess this whole Relic situation. The fact that this is not a full Relic 9 team, I feel bad for making Capital Games starve. Get that Rolocron. Let's see what happens. I fully deserve to lose this if it's because of Relic Delta. We have, who is this? Aldi, YouTube. Can we get back to the old names? 39 months. Back to after a few months. Let's go! 39 months, dude. You act like you've only been here once or twice, my friend. It's great having you here today, my friend. You take it easy, all right? Great having you here. I believe in the 2%. Heck yeah. See, Scribe believes. If Scribe believes, I believe. Whew. Everybody, say it with me. Relic Delta. Relic Delta. Relic Delta. Relic Delta. Oh. Ah! All right. Like, honestly, jokes aside, I think this Datacron more than compensates for a 1 Relic Delta difference. Let's get to it. Slice and dice action. Time to cut up a nice cold turkey sandwich here. All right. Easy does it. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. What's even on this Datacron? Don't care. A lot of protection, though. All right. Let's go for it. Buff the spells. A little bit of Daze. There we go. All right, all right, all right. She's trying to work to that Delta. That's fine. Go ahead, take a poop. All right. Easy. Don't let Mando come out of the poop stance too early. All right, all in on LV. Let's go. All right, people. I want to see that Delta in action.
This is the way.
There we go. Takes a second for that Delta to finally kick in. All right, we are maxed out on Marillax action. Let's go. Okay, all right. Let's keep pushing. More pushing, baby. Give me a little buff to spell. Lord Vader's about to turn this into an ultimate party here. He's probably going to sneak in an ultimate any second, isn't he? Yeah, he's about to sneak up in here. Come on, come on. See, it's like those little things. Like if I didn't have the Delta, I think I could have knocked him out by then. They just add up a little bit over time, even at that 1-2 threshold here. All right. Come on, hurry before that Scorch starts taunting up again. Whoa, a little closer comfort there. All right. Come on, push, baby, push. Anyone need a heal? Give it to yourself. Just go. Come on, baby. See what I'm saying? Like, again, like he could have, I think he would have been dead by now, even with those small Delta differences, but we still got him. All right, clap it up for the big bow. Big money bow. All right. Relic 9, Scorch, we'll make quick work of that. Don't worry, if we got Vader down, everything else is easy pizza lemon squeezy. All right, come on. All right, let's see. Can I get around this? I'm going to go for CX2 or Oppo. All right, yeah, okay, Bo, let's go. Okay, all right, Bo, I want you to take the turn. Okay, yes, Scorch is cool. Let's go over here. And he gone. All right. Ooh, all right. They're trying to play hardball with me. I appreciate it. Come on, listen, guys. Where is the auto submit? If Lord Vader's done, the battle's just like sim at that point. All right, let's here. Give me the cleanse. Let's get Bo back up and running. There we go. She's back. Come on. One more good poop stance. There we go. Another poop stance coming. Man, I feel like I'm not doing any damage against the Scorch right now. All right, buff the spell. Come on, let's go. Bo, wake up. Smell the coffee. All right, here we go. CX2 is still not dead. All right, come on, people. What is going on? Like, it's like I know it's only 2 Delta difference on some of these characters, but it's like it's really annoying me. It's really annoying me. Can put them down. Thank you. Launched the rocket of 1,000 tears, and then there was one. Clap it up. Again, mild annoyance there. You know, like Vader, he was able to survive just a little bit longer. Listen, Relic Delta can only help you out so much before the King of Triple B gets his hands on you and puts you 6 feet under. All right. So I want to keep messing around with the south wall here. What are we thinking? So I want to go to the top side. I don't think I have much interesting here with Leia versus. Did we just do the Leia battle? All right, let's just do the Leia battle. That's this. Sorry, Gary, you didn't need to come all the way over here for that. Let's just go. See, let's just clear out this south wall. Let's just get her done. Give me Leia. Bring out Leia. Time to bring out the Leia Slayer team. Little Drogon, little R2 action. Get me Fish Boy. Where's the Fish Boy? Fish Boy. There we go. Jen Erso. And what do I like to bring here? No. Drogon. You got that special damage. Yeah, I know you got that special damage. What is my... Not armor penetration. Give me my highest offense. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Give me the Jawakron or give me death, baby. Clap it up because GL Drogon's about to make a fool out of this team. Relic 9 out of his mind. Oh, man. Life is looking good for Drogon. Get the job done. All right. With the Jawakron, there's definitely nothing that can stop us. It feels a little dirty using the Jawakron for non-Jawakron business. Well, that was a dumb character to give 20% turn meter to. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead. Get the morning wood over to Drogon. All right. Cool force squat. Super cool. Pass over the Drogue. And no Delta problem here. 3, 2, 1. And people, this is why Ezra is much better off on our Rey team. Rey can actually cover his butt. Ahsoka, let's just say on my funeral, I want her to be there so she can let me down one last time. All right, let's go ahead. Do a little dab and let's get down tonight. All right, let's go drop the stealth over here. And we're in business. Let's just get rid of her. Don't want to deal with her. Just done. I'm just done. Yeah, swing and a miss. Just like Ahsoka. Go ahead, drop this over here. Get rid of General Syndulla. Shigo. Next up, let's go drop the spanking over here. And there we go. Cool moves. Awesome move right there. There we go. Almost down. Let's drop an AoE. Burn them up. Burn them up. Burn it. And let's, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Bring in the party. And they are done. Babe, put a fork in it. Where is this game? Where what? Where has it gone? I don't know. You tell me. The game is better than ever. Well, from a certain point of view. Depends which view you're taking, am I right? All right, come on. Yeah. Really cool. Really cool. Give me a buff the spell. Throw it on auto. Not worth my brain power. Not worth it. Not worth it. When I'm delted out of my mind, don't you dare waste my time. From the financial point of view, yeah. I really wish I could get into the numbers. I want to see the numbers, Mason. I want to see what those analytics are doing over there. Good job, Glad, in getting 2 Coven of Shadows soon. Otherwise, I would be upset about the Relic 9. Yeah. Listen, Scribe, I'm with you. Better late than never. I'm glad they sweetened the deal for it. They gave us something. They gave us something after a whole year of biz natching on this girl. A little too much reliance on Ezra, and the problem is the guy that makes her the team, she can't even keep him alive against the Drogon for too long. Well, by long, I mean 5 seconds. Anyways, Bane, what do we got here? Relic 9, Padman, Obi-Wan. All right, they were staying on top of their Delta. They were definitely staying on top of it. All right, Bane, they have a Jabba crown. As you just saw there, it does a few cool things if you ask me. Let's get Dooku out here for a couple stuns. Yeah. In 12 months, Coliseum will give us another way to spend for Relic 11. I don't know if they're satisfied. CG is satisfied where Relic Delta is. They might go harder, potentially. I don't know. They could easily tweak those numbers one way or another. But I do believe now that they have the systems in place, sure. For Relic Delta now they have a greater incentive to keep pumping more out. Because right now, I'm not crazy enthused about Relic 10, right? It's okay, I might get 1 up on some of these Relic 9s, but not going to be that big of a difference. But once you start trailing behind Relic 11, 12, 13, that's when the Relic Delta really starts seeing its value skyrocket, right? So I don't know what the frequency would be. Look at Marvel Strike Force. I swear, I look back and they up the gear level within another month. It's not that crazy, but Marvel Strike Force has been pumping out gear tiers, right? Traditionally they don't do relics, right? They have their gear 1 through 50. It's whatever it is nowadays. And Galaxy Heroes, I was always surprised. Okay, they're not going that hard. This is why they wanted Relic Delta. Just not excited about Relic 10. Just gonna wait. Scribe, I said the same exact thing. There doesn't seem to be a home run Relic 10. Of course, there are characters that'll enjoy it, but especially since I don't want to put much care, money, brain power into Coliseum, I'm just gonna hold on to Relic 10 and wait for an inevitable requirement sometime down the road. Anywho's, bang! Just don't screw around. Just don't screw around. Please and thank you. All right, let's see. Jabba Kron in action. Let's see what's going to happen with this puppy here, yeah? Do you want to go for the... Yeah, sure, just go for it. Let's go. All right, we got some work ahead of us. Let's see if I can try to drop a... Yeah, get it on Queen Amidala. There we go. All right. Next time, maybe Delta a little bit harder, yeah? All right, get rid of that foresight. They're cooked. They're done. Clean sweep here. All right, I don't need you anymore, Dooku. You're a waste of my time. But your relics are definitely not a waste. There we go, Big Daddy Bang. Getting the job done. Man, it's nice, and my Relic Delta's equal or better, isn't it? Man, you guys got to stop complaining about Relic Delta because I'm having a blast with it right now. Well, we're not done yet, are we? we got a Jabba the Hutt, and I kind of gave away my Wampa crown. I'm slightly regretting giving up the Wampa crown because I really wanted to see what my Wampa was going to do. What do we want to do here? What do you want to do? Yeah, Relic Delta's not so bad. Yes! Honestly, CG, we got to tweak these numbers. I'm kind of getting annoyed that my Relic 9 isn't getting enough benefit versus these Relic 8s. You know, I take back everything I said a few weeks ago when they announced it. We need to go back to those numbers. This needs to be 200% more damage versus Relic 8. I'm tired of all this, man. I'm not feeling that Relic investment I put in, man. Rule of -1. I love it. Afro, yeah, I'm feeling a little affery right now. Honestly, I kind of want to throw my Night Sisters at this. Just to kind of show, I mean, well, Night Sisters, well, Plague isn't going to be affected much. I don't know. I'm actually curious. We're running a pretty hot lead right now. It's looking like we're going to take the W here in a second. I kind of want to get a little Night Sister action cooking up here. You know what I mean? All right, give me you. Get me... Like, yeah, like, definitely we are running a poor Delta. Big, bad Delta. Actually, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Not like it matters, so we're not going to stun him. What cron did I use today? I was able to one-shot this team. It felt really good. Which one was it? Was it this one? Oh, I can't remember. Which cron did I use? It was a beautiful day for my Night Sisters. No, not. It was. I think it was this one. Don't recall. But I was able to one-shot him. All right, anyways. Lots of tenacity. I can't remember what it was that I used. Was it potency, maybe? Yeah, I was able to one-shot a job. I felt really good about myself. Anyways, let's just throw Night Sister for the fun of it. Worst case scenario, I think we'll get Baushley out. But here, this is where I'm concerned. You know, Baushley is going to do a lot. This whole team is going to do a lot more damage to pretty much everybody. Baushley, let's just see what happens. Just send it. Just do it. In the wise word described. Let's just do it. Oh, we're prepared. All right. All right. See, like, yeah. Like, okay. All right. We're hanging. For the first step, let's just try to make sure we get rid of Bausch. Let's just spam all these plagues if possibly. Let's just heal up the Asajj right now. Go ahead and drop me a little bit of this. Drop me a little bit more of that. All right. Easy does it. All right. Marin's popping back out. Come on, give me a buff to spell. Uh-oh, they're going for a big D over there. Okay, basic. Give me some more of this. All right, where are we going with this here? Ooh, going for Daka again. I just want to get Baushley out the minimum. Probably should have done a basic there to get tenacity down. It's all good. All right, there we go. It's one down. Let's do basics. That's two down. I kind of need someone to die at this point. All right, someone's got to die. I need to get my cheese in full power here. This is the problem. I'm actually succeeding too hard at the present time. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. All right, there we go. Oh, 2 people dead? Even better. Okay. All right, here we go. Hold on. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Yes. Here, you know, let's maybe... Do I want to get rid of Chrysanthemum? Maybe I want to get rid of Chrysanthemum first. Here we go. Come on. Yes. Oh! I'm the best. This goes to show again. Technically, we had a Delta problem here. But... Wait, what? Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? Anyways, Night Sisters can still persevere. Because they're actually, you know, in a weird way. Hear me out, Kyber Club. Hold on. The 9D IQ thinking's kicking in right now. Would it be beneficial to keep a Talzin team at low Relic? Because it sort of turns this into a paper Night Sister team. Ooh, what if CG created a conundrum? And they're gonna have to like rework the Night Sisters, where if you want to get some full effect, they have to like put Relic Delta in the kit somehow. Like, if Relic Delta is equal or greater than the enemy, you know what I'm saying? No damage. Yeah, we are running into a damage problem here. But yeah, that's I'm feeling that issue here. But yeah, whatever. They're doing as best they can. But anyways, you know what I'm saying though? Like, if a Night Sister team dies a little bit faster, sometimes that could be good for you. Yeah. Stop giving them ideas. Yeah, I'm listen. You guys just said, I thought someone said Relic Delta's awesome. We needed it. It doesn't feel much different. I'm just trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to enjoy the slop, man. Come on. You guys got to make up your mind. Which one am I taking this? Undergeared zombie again? Emperor me. Exactly. Because remember, there was a time where it was beneficial having a lower gear Night Sister zombie. They couldn't have that. Which again, I'll give CG credit here. They've been consistent with things like this. They don't want any incentive, whether a character or their general systems, where it rewards people for having lower gear, lower relics, i.e. being good at the game, right? They've always done this. Matchmaking reflects that. They made, obviously, Relic Delta, right? They want to reward people for going higher. They don't want to incentivize you to stop, min-max. So they've been consistent with that at the very minimum. I can give them that at least. Yeah. Anywho's, how's Relic Delta and GAC? It's gonna vary. I'm not really feeling it right now on this account. Maybe this part, maybe I could have worked through them a little bit faster if I wasn't at a detriment here. It also sucks that Asajj died. I didn't want her to die. I wish it was someone else. Free-to-play count, I definitely noticed that, like in Starkiller battles. Battles take longer, it feels like, if you're at a Relic Delta difference, for sure. Even if you could somehow weather the storm and survive, it feels like it takes forever at times. I'm still mad that my muscle memory keeps making me click on Coliseum and trying to go to light side battles. Yeah. I wish they just create like a different table somewhere at the very minimum, but this is what it is. Yeah, it annoys me too a little bit. All right, can we wrap this battle up? Wrap this battle up. Okay, very cool. I got good news for you guys. I got really good news. I got Windu a job. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. I have been getting tired of Windu doing absolutely nothing except just be Traya bait. Guess what? Those days are long behind us. Everyone likes to put their trench off the bench. Well, guess what? We're gonna send them out the window to the wall. Yeah. Game update soon. Oh, okay. Okay. Even better to do this right here, right now. Actually, how about this? I'm a little too scared. Let's see. Sometimes it forces an update here. All right. Why would they update when actually? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we got to move now. I was hoping to have the full 20 minutes. Apparently, we are not. Okay. Well, let's move now. All right. Anyways, Windu. Send them to the window to the wall. These Relic Deltas can suck on some halls, the cough drop stuff. All right, and I don't know, give me some armor penetration for the nation. All right, that looks awesome, cool. Yeah, just go. Windu, send it on in. I don't even know if this is the data card I want, but we don't got time to figure this stuff out. Mace Windu, send it home, baby, send it home. Let's go. All right, party is gonna be over here very momentarily. All right, let's go. Okay. Who's got it? Beautiful. Let's just go all in over here. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Poke him. Go. Just hammer him down. Just go. Just come on. Give me some tenacity up. I don't care. Just get the job done. Come on. Windu's doing work, baby. Easy. Hey, stop it. There we go. Keep pushing. Rifles out, guns out, sun's out, whatever the saying goes. All right. Oh, yeah. Wait. What? Oh, yeah. Grandma's got a gun, honey. All right. Can I do the thing again? Can we do it again? Can I do it again? Hold on. Please say I can do it again. Uh-oh. Best update ever! All right. Beautiful. All right, Gungans, what do we got here? I don't know. Great Mothers. Oh, shoot, we don't have Marin. This could be a little bit more annoying then. Whatever. We'll suffer the consequences as is. Do. All right, there we go. Generally, I like to bring Marin if I'm going to deal with all this trash. Is what it is, though. All right, let's go. Send it. Go. We got to keep moving along. Yeah, we got to really tend that trench. What's Mace Windu's winning? You know, we having problems here. All right, let's go take care of this fool over here first. Go ahead. I don't know. Bless up you. All right, let's get it. Send it. Oh, okay, come on. Now you're just embarrassing me right now. Now you're just embarrassing me. I know it sucks we don't have Marin. Don't complain about it. Just roll with it. All right. Uh-oh, what the heck? Where'd my mouse go? Oh, it always blends in with the snow. All right, go ahead. Do this. Let's do the thing here. There we go. All right, let's see if we can try to get rid of that. Tarples over there. That's one down. Let's go for the other attacker. Nicely done. Keep going. Come on, baby. No screwing around. All right, come on. Push, baby. Push. All right, go ahead. Give it all. It doesn't really matter. Just go. Just hit it. All right, there we go. Nicely done. Let's go mark down you, the big boss. All right, we're going to save Jar Jar towards the very end here. Just go draw it. Nicely done. Come on, keep pushing. There we go. I like to see it. A little bit more. Almost there. All right, he's almost down for the count. And sure, give me a buff to spell. 3, 2, 1. Here you go. All right. There we go. And just nibble it up. Come on. Quick kill. Let's go. Just do basic. He's gone. Excellent. Let's go drop it over in the phalanx. Yeah. Let me get a quick sword attack on that generator, please, and thank you. Come on, let's see. All right, let's go. Let's just start pinging this generator while we're here. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. A few more hits. Easy does it. Oh, death mark there. That's actually not good. That's not great. All right, come on. Push. Almost there. Buff the spell. There we go. He's gone. And let's go. Over here. Go. There we go. Generator's down. And Jar Jar should be out in 3, 2, 1. Mark him down. Throw it in auto. Keep going. All right. He's out of here. Is the update in here yet? Hopefully they do not update it when I still got a few more minutes to play my Grand Arena. All right. And Finn, let's see what I want to throw here. Just resistance. Let's just make this nice, quick, and painless for them. As much as possible. Ooh, bad Delta. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling so poor just looking at Relic 7 Phoenix or Resistance. My God, I can't look at this. No. People, Relic 7. No, I don't want, no music, no nothing. Let's just, I'm not even gonna look. Nope. Don't want to look. Not at all. No, don't want to look. I know, I really don't. I can't see though. What am I trying to do? Yeah, no music, no nothing. No, I can't. Okay, I honestly can't see what I'm doing. Just get in there. Come on, finish it up. AoEs. All right, there we go. Come on, get her down. She's out of here. Beautiful. Drop me in a building block now. Beautiful. All right, over here. Come on, get it done. What are you clowns doing? Come on, don't tell me you're gonna get stuck behind a little bit of a damage immunity. You might be immune to damage, but you're not gonna be immune to the Delta. The Delta's in full swing. And it's time to pay up. Get him out. Nicely done. 65 banner Rooskies. Let's keep going. All right, and I think one more for the road. Finally! Our time has come. Where the heck is the rest of my... Where's everybody? Oh, we don't have Wat Tambor and we don't have Dooku. Well, never mind. Okay, never mind. Scratch that idea. All right, well, that I'm kind of sad. I was really looking forward to my Relic. You know what? No. How much time we got? Oh, plenty of time to clear this. Plenty of time. All right, never mind. You can clap again. I'll allow it. All right, give me the Droidica. Django. Give me Spy. Surprised I actually got the Spy in the first try there. All right, it's time to get Trench off the bench. I just realized this actually doesn't matter because Jabba's Relic 9. Whatever, keep clapping. Come on, Daddy Trench. Put this Jabba in the grave. All right. Come on. All right. Keep going.
If you are listening,
Yeah. Keep pushing. Almost there.
I appreciate your decision to
A little bit more.
decision to play this level.
It smells good.
That deserves a little party action, if you ask me. Relic 9 trench, no longer trash. Do the trench with me. Let's go. Gotta do the trench. R2L0D, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You just been Delta. And that's how we Delta. I was gonna try to say deal Delta, we'll work on it. No. You gotta pay up a little bit is all I'm saying. New Jabba counter? Oh yeah. I've seen people try to do a few fun things with their trench cron. It's been kind of cool seeing it. Oh, we got a few bonus battles here. Let's see. Always a good day when I can have the home one score one for me. Let's see, what do we got? Raven's Claw, Passion. Yeah, give me Biggie. All right, and give me a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't really need much more than that. Here, give me Karth. You know what? Give me Kylo. Sometimes I like bringing in Kylo. You know, get rid of Biston. I don't really care much for him here. All right, send it on in. Let's go. Crank it up. Actually, you know what I should have brought in? Should have brought in Resistance X-Wing, just so I can do some buff dispels. Whatever. Here we go. All right, don't get cocky. Don't get too cocky. There's no Houndstooth. But yeah, this is where I like. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I should have brought in Resistance. I have this horrible habit. If I don't see Houndstooth, I don't bring Resistance X-Wing. But I really do prefer having X-Wing here because it minimizes a lot of this dodge problem. I guess I could just do this. Let's see. I'm going to play my luck a little bit. There we go. All right. We're good. Do it again. There we go. No target lock. And also the other thing, too, we could get the tenacity up off. Yeah, I got to stop getting to this habit of not bringing in. Yeah, because now here's the thing. They have no days on me. Why do I keep doing this? Yeah, because now they're going to get a swarm attack at him, whereas before, a Resistance X-Wing could have clutched this up a bit. All right, is what it is, though. We'll take the L. Yeah, see, I could have completely avoided that there. All right, drop me one of these. All right. Man, I kind of want to bring him out now. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go here. All right. Let me see if I can try to... Yeah. See, right here alone, X-Wing would have made a big deal. Hey, at least we got that. All right, easy does it, baby. Easy does it. All right. Now we're in action here. All right, lights, camera, action. Come on, put him down. Put him down. Yeah, and now here comes the Houndstooth. Yeah, you done messed up, Arnold. You done messed up. All right, whatever. We'll suffer the consequences here. Big consequences. All right, and I have like no buff dispel at my disposal. Yeah, is what it is. Go over here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Pulling back that turn meter. The breach is killing me right now. Give me a buff immunity. All right. Come on. All right, mow him down for a second. There we go. Come on, he's almost gone. Oh, maybe I should go buff this. You know what? Let's go buff the spell here. Excellent. Don't do the heal. All right, let's go bring out Kylo Ren. Let's go ahead and put Houndstooth on timeout for the moment. Can I get a daze? Can't remember the condition for that. Give me a target lock. Hey, yo, there we go. And now we got to deal with this annoying problem. Like, if I had Resistance X-Wing, we wouldn't have to deal with Houndstooth at all. All right, anyways, let's just keep Terminator pumping through my veins for the moment. Give me a buff dispel on that protection up there. You know what? I'm just going to see if I can kind of hammer away at this fool. Come on. So warm them down. Come on, we need to get Raven's Claw. There we go. Almost there. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my veins. Well, actually, he's just about to taunt there. Well, that sucks. All right, come on. Almost there. I need to get Raven's Claw involved a little bit more here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on, he's almost there. Don't you dare let him heal up. I swear that... All right, we got a daze. That's good. Come on. Ah, my lord. The things I do. The things I do sometimes. Hit him with another master plan. Okay. Yeah! Listen, as I say, you can run, you can hide. But don't you dare think you're going to not die. Yes. Yeah, there we go. That works. Yeah. Hit him again with another one. Get him out of my face. Simply the best. You miss Wedge, screw him. Because you know what? I'm still coming up on top of you. Although Wedge, in a non-joking way, he actually is pretty decent. Not gonna complain about that. This battle, you know, it's funny enough, I like to actually do a Rebel mirror match. I just use my Rebel team. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna like what I'm gonna show you here. Yeah, because the problem is if I bring in Kenobi, we're pretty much gonna get smoked. If I bring in Malevolence, it's gonna get nasty. I pulled off the wins before, but it's pretty nasty. Yeah, it's gonna be completely nightmarish. Yeah. He brought all the GL fleets in offense. Well, he had his Executor on defense. If I was taking this a bit more strategically, I would probably, whatever, let's just do this. We're gonna suffer the consequences of all this. Actually, you know what, let's do this. Let's do Hyena Bomber starting, because it's gonna get nasty up in here. We need to get TIE Bomber into reinforcements, and we need to clench it up, because it's gonna get a little scary out there. All right, here we go. All right, basically we just chill for a little bit. Oh shoot, I brought the wrong ship. Son of a gun. I meant, I meant to put Vulture Droid in for the spy. Oh my gosh. I misclicked on that one. Holy cow. Oh, I'm paying. All right, I kind of messed up there. Meant to put the Vulture Droid in that spot there. I got the right capital ship. All right, you got to cut me some slack on that one. Do I have a... You know what? We won this Grand Arena. I'm kind of curious. Let's preload it. That was... I meant to put Vulture Droid in the starting spot. Not that I don't know what the heck how I screwed that up there. Okay, well... I wonder... and I gave up my TIE Bomber, too. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Well, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, as they like to say, right? All right, well, let's see what we got. With this, it's actually non-jokingly with the way I play my fleets. I actually find the Akbar fleet to be a bit more annoying. But normally my Separatists handle it, but I brought the completely wrong lineup there. All right, I'm hoping that, oh gosh, yeah, I guess it, preloading probably makes it even worse. Oh my gosh. I honestly can't tell if it was preload or not. Felt like the same exact battle. All right, well, you know, let's just keep sending stuff in here. Kenobi. I don't suspect this is gonna be pleasant for you either, but you know what? Sucks to suck. Get on in there and put a smile on your face. The show's gotta go on. Yeah. Just screw around with me here. Don't you dare screw around. And here he comes. And that's one hit. Oh, hey, we didn't get an AoE there. And here comes the ultimate in play. All in on Anakin. All right. And he's basically done. Anakin's down for the count. And, oh, they're going for Marauder. Very smart people. Very smart indeed. And there we go. Oh, I'm getting a turn. All right. Let's see what I can do with that turn. Whole lot of nothing. And can we... Oh, hold on. Counterplay. The counterplay is kicking in. Hold on. Hold on. Easy does it. Easy does it. All right. Guys, I got a chance. We got a chance here. All right, now we just got to get some people on the board, and maybe I could turn this around. It's not looking good, though. I'm losing people. All right. You know what? We just need to take someone to the grave. Just get me something. Okay, not even that. All right, come on, Kenobi, get involved. Get involved. Unending loyalty is not going to help me out. Not enough. Not long enough. Put the big boy pants on. Plo Koon, let's get in here. Pump that turn meter in my veins. All right, we got someone dead. That's good. That's good. And this is where things turn bad really fast. All right, Plo. Come on. Ooh, and there goes our turn right there. Come on, hit him back. Hit him back. Yeah, normally if I wasn't like if I need to clear the ships and if I didn't have to screw around, I normally save rebels for Akbar. Don't want to mess with that. In this scenario, we could have used Windu, Tarkin, whatever, up against the Executor, and then, you know, Separatist up against that Thrawn up there. But listen, if I can, I'm gonna throw home one against Executor because it feels good. But it's so funny. Again, if you have all the capital ships on offense, Akbar's nothing. But if I'm putting all the Big Daddy ships on defense, this is honestly my most complicated fleet to handle. Not the Executor. Executor, we got that locked in. I got 3 counters minimum to deal with Executor. Rebels, as you saw, it was pretty much get dunked for all my other capital ships that we have. Actually, while we're here, we got one more battle left in us. Let's give me some Radis. Let's go ahead. I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but let's just do it for the funsies of it. Get me you, get me you, get me you. No, let's not mess this up. Put in the right order, and let me see what we can do here. Send it on in. Babu Frick, take us home the country roads to the place that we belong. Finalize their winds trust. Well, the problem is I gave up my command shuttle. If I had command shuttle, we'd give it a shot because he can like try to intervene when the rebels are taking all these turns and hitting you to death. All right, let's go. No sense in really doing that right now. Let's go. Let's pump it over here. There we go. Hit him with one of these. Yeah, spinning trick. I'm a bit worried because this is where we get our buffs completely wrecked. And in a second, we're gonna get more buffs wrecked. All right, we gotta get rid of this fool ASAP. Where the heck is my Zori? Well, we're gonna do it anyways. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can get... Zori, where you at, girl? Zori! Zori! Come on, Zori! And here she comes! All right. We got a lot of work ahead of us here. All right, let's get rid of Vader. All right, he's gone. Over here, come on, come on. Get rid of... Come on, there we go. And then we got to deal with this. All right, let's go ahead. Do some of this, some of that. Yeah. All right, now, unfortunately, we got to get some turn meter to them. Please don't be it. It's the TIE Defender. All right. You guys feel that sweat dripping at the back of your neck? Well, guess what? It's TDC time. Let's go for it. They're going to get turn metered out of there. All right, and they're taking it home the country roads, baby. All right, let's go do this. I can get a bump this spell at least here. Don't think we're gonna hit ultimate. No, why would you do that, Zori? I'm purposely trying to avoid hitting him. Oh my gosh, you're doing me dirty here. All right, can you guys survive just a little bit longer? Here, drop it over here. All right, come on. We got him on the ropes. Stop dodging. Stop. Oh. You gotta love yourself a good old dodge, man. You gotta love a good old dodge. What am I supposed to do with this here? What am I gonna do with you here? Yeah, all right, here, just take another free dodge while you're at it. Why not? Thrawn, I swear, I don't get nearly that many insta-kills when I'm using you. All right, Holdo, you got one more chance. Can you push through? Holdo, can you make it? Of course. Of course. And there you go, lock it. I think that's all we got for time. Nice, easy dubs today, baby. I can safely say Relic Delta, best thing ever. Until I get out Relic Delta, then this update sucks. Relic Delta's horrible. It's only awesome if I'm benefiting from it. Remember that, people. All right. This is why we need Chimera nerf. Exactly. It's not too bad. Here's the, I want you guys to just keep this in mind. Your experience, my experience, is not relatable to everybody out there. It's like, let me put it this way. If I didn't have a free-to-play account and actually play Grand Arena on the free-to-play account, it'd be easy for me to say, oh, the matchmaking's not that bad. Because you didn't experience it. So I just want you guys to keep in mind what your experience is. It's not gonna be relatable to another person, right? Like, I didn't really feel it here. It probably benefited me more than anything. Especially on defense, as these two lovely Galactic Legends demonstrated. But on my free-to-play account, I felt the difference. The battles felt longer. I was doing less damage, right? It's all gonna be relative to where you're at in the game. And I said this straight up. It's like some people are gonna feel it. I think most are gonna feel it. And some won't. That's just how it goes. Nice Grand Arena. That's how we do it out here, baby. I'm kind of new, but I don't see anything wrong with Relic Delta. I have a Vader like Relic 5. He's my only Relic, but I don't see any difference, TBH. Well, again, what's the context of your battle? Are you fighting Gear 12 characters? You're probably not going to feel it. And I think that's the problem. There's a lot of confusion. There's just a lot of variety out there. It's like everyone's, like, you go to Reddit, people are melting down. You look at me, it's like, I'm doing all right. I think it's the best thing ever. I love when I see my Relic 9 teams stopping holes left and right. You're telling me you can't get through a solo Ahsoka? Come on. You guys know pre-Delta, no problems on that there. Either way, again, is what it is. I think the problem is, it really sucks. I feel like as Galaxy Heroes players, we'll just eat crap because it's Star Wars. But let's be real. If this was a real game that valued actual gameplay, competitive integrity, this has no business being in the game because it's no longer skill, no longer knowledge. Okay, a little hyperbolic. They chopped off a lot of the skill and knowledge, and it now becomes a relic check, a paywall check. That's the problem of it all. I know we eat slop because it's Galaxy Heroes, it's Star Wars. That's like, I have no other Star Wars game to play. But let's still not make excuses, right? I get it. We're trying to kind of cope. We're trying to convince ourselves we have to play the best game 10 year in a row, back to back game of the year. No, I'm surprised. I keep watching the Game of the Year awards. I don't know, maybe because they already give them the reward, they don't have to put them on the nominations. It's going to be annoying if Galaxy Heroes won every single thing. But let's be real. We need to make sure as gamers, we have some integrity. You know, it's unacceptable in the video gaming community to do something. It's pure paywall stuff. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to accept it. And as I said the other day, the Relic Delta thing, I hate to say it, it's one of the least of my concerns with the update. My concern now is I look at this Coliseum, I'm like, okay, this is what I gotta do for 3 months until I can actually play with my characters in the way that I want. It's like we're looking this way, but the barbarians are coming from the other side, right? That's like, you know, you have all your forces over here. It's like, all right, Relic Delta, and then all of a sudden you get flanked with something else. So I'll say this for sure. With this update, I don't think Relic Delta should have been in the game. Just it's non-player friendly. Whatever you guys say, I hope you guys can look into the mirror and understand that this is not a player-friendly thing. Whether you accept it or not, you know, it's like, all right, they fed us some crap. Are we gonna eat it? Probably. It's Star Wars. But we gotta be real about that. But the Coliseum thing, this whole nonsense, like, again, I look at this game, the thing that I looked forward to, like, I was so stoked to maybe do Stormtrooper Luke stuff and then the Saj Ventures. Instead, I'm looking at this and I'm kind of like already mentally checking out. I'm hoping there's more to come. You know, I'm assuming there is because we're missing out on currencies and stuff that's supposed to take us to the level 65 for free. But I'm looking at this like, 81 days. All right, guys, I'll see you then. We can actually test out the new stuff. So we gotta wait and see. They fed us dog poo. Yeah, and again, I'm sure a lot of people eat it, a lot of people won't. It's just how a lot of these updates go. You know, look at Datacrons. A lot of people left, some people stayed, and it's just, you know, you're not going to find another Star Wars experience out there at the present time, as far as we can tell, with what's publicly known. But anyways, you know, that's I just, whatever you say about Relic Delta, I see, you know, I think we're going through what are the 5 stages of depression, whatever it's called. That's like, you know, whatever the heck. You think I remember them? I don't know. I feel like people are starting to accept, like, oh, it's okay. They needed to do it. Whatever it might be. Just remember, you give an inch, they take a mile. And they're taking a couple miles on this one, I gotta say. Yeah, 5 stages of grief. Yeah, there we go. Wish a boycott would work on this game. Here's, as I said, the biggest, here, boy, it's so tough to explain this. If you're really ticked about the game, people just say stop playing, or sorry, stop paying. That's tough to do. What's easy to do is just stop playing the game. If you stop playing the game and their metrics start dipping, you leave bad reviews on the App Store if you feel like the game deserves a bad review, that's really probably more powerful than telling people to stop spending money, because that's out of your control. You know, it's again, look at this. I don't spend money on Datacrons, but honestly, if there's nothing to do in the game for 3 months, I might actually start spending money on Datacrons, because like I need something to do that's fun. And this is Datacrons are the closest thing to essentially playing with the new character, you know, if I can actually play with the new character. So we'll see about that. I might just finally, after, 3 years of Datacron shenanigans and not spending it, if there's nothing to do in the game, this is like the only thing that I feel like will keep things fresh, at least for me specifically. Yeah, only ways to just quit. Yeah, I want you guys to keep in mind, it's easy to blame the spenders, but I can tell you, as someone even making my own game now, I know a lot of the ins and outs. I'm telling you right now, people don't realize how much power they have by just not opening up the game and engaging with the daily login loop, the calendars, and all this other stuff, doing your dailies. That's honestly a lot more important, because they look at those metrics, those player retention metrics at the end of the day. Anyways, you nailed it. New stuff not fun, and old stuff now changed to not fun. Again, I think I said this. I think my Grand Arena experience is going to be relatively fine. You know, we'll see how that goes. But again, I don't want to speak on behalf of everyone. Just because my Grand Arena looks fine, I'm not going to say, guys, you need to shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. Because it's not going to be for a lot of people. But anyways, that's just how it goes, man. Is there anything to, and here we go. This is my favorite part of the day. Right here. Just when I said, there's nothing to do, Siege is like, bro, we got 10 hours of Coliseum for you. Here we go. I hope to goodness, please tell me you're going to be 10 hours long. Please. Please. Anyways, where are we at here? Spend on these and finally take your top spot in JC, right? Again, I'm going to wait and see. Maybe something. I have zero hope in Coliseum. I think I shared my suspicion. I felt like CG struggled with PvE content as of recently. I feel like they're proving me right still with this. I'm hoping there's more to come that's going to be interesting, and then, all right, there's something fun to do. But honestly, again, if I have to wait 3 months to play with Luke and Massage and Vader, it's like, all right, well, I need something to have fun with. So, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to drop $1,000 on Datacrons, but, you know, that might be the only thing to really check out, or the Datacrons of the new season, right? WTF is Yoda and Chewbacca for a character. Listen, and for me, you put some respect on them. That, my friend, is Choda. Don't you dare disrespect them. Gosh, I'm really mad at this disrespect in the chat for Choda. Anyways, we have, see, this is what's annoying. YouTube changed it where it's your full entire tag, and sometimes it cuts it off when I'm trying to read a message here. Auto, please. Maximum brain power. Game John. Oh my gosh, why is it hiding on me? Game Jongan 835 11 euros. It's just sad. I just hit 10 million GB to try to unlock Geo Kenobi. I should be happy about this big milestone, but I'm actually thinking about leaving the game because of this update. Not even because of Delta. Oof. Oh. I don't want to be too negative, Nancy, on this. I don't think the Relic Delta part's going to go anywhere. I don't know. Again, it's the 5 stages of grief or whatever. I want to believe that they're going to do something to this. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm only doing 1 damage, and I was like, what is going on? Anyways, it's just, yeah, then -1. It's like, this is idiotic. That's like, it's so, like, if you don't know where to start with making a game, and not saying every game needs to be like this, but in a game like this, you want to feed our brains with big number good. you want the players seeing big numbers. The fact that I'm going to -1, I feel like this is kind of a sin to game design 101. Anyways, this game mode, man. And the sad thing is they probably spent a crap ton of money making this, right? And they could have taken this money, putting it towards something else that's actually fun. Anyways, -1 gaming. Yeah, we got to create a new channel. If I have to create a 10th channel, I might call it -1 gaming. What was that? That was Sad Scarecrow. Thank you for the 2 months. It was great chatting with you yesterday in our lo-fi stream too, by the way. Give us a 10-hour lo-fi again, please. It looks like these guys aren't going to last 10 hours. They may have actually fixed their game. So I only deal -1 damage for 5 minutes now instead of 10 hours. If you think about it, it's a big improvement. It really is. See, they're making changes as we speak. What else we got here? Kadar Lapote, how we doing? 61 months. We winning even with the wacky fleets? Yeah. Although, I do believe there's something coming of ships. Again, I don't know. Maybe it was just they decided to waste time and resources redoing the ship UI for no reason. I don't believe that. Again, when you're designing a game, making a game, you have finite resources, time, money, people to work on your game. That took time redoing the UI, and I feel like they only do that if they're going to be coming up with something to monetize soon, right? Otherwise, they don't put effort into it. That's just how I look at it. So I do think there's something coming for ships around the corner, whether you like it or not. I don't know. At this point, it can't be as worse as Coliseum and Relic Delta, right? Am I right? The meta will be weird too, because at the end of an era, we will have 6 whole new untested characters injected into the game. Yeah, it's kind of like an immediate shock. I agree with you there. Yeah, it's going to be, again, I don't know. I feel like I'm in purgatory here. But again, at the end of the day, there's an upside. People are going to get their Gear 12 characters. You know what? And in that regard, it's the means suck, but at least the ends, you guys are getting something out of it, you know? GC died for sins. I never thought I'd feel so sad about Galactic Challenges being gone. So again, on a high-level conceptual standpoint, this sounds cool. But, shoot, man, I don't know. I felt like this is made by, I don't know, like this almost feels like this was like someone's high school project. I'm like, oh, if it was like my brother, he's on first, second year of high school, I'm losing track. He's interested in game development. He was kind of messing with Unreal Engine and all these other things. Like he's trying to learn. Like it feels like it's something my brother made. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. Like, but if you're someone with a bit more seniority and you're getting paid a decent salary and benefits, like this is what we do. That's what we're doing it. Did I not make rank 1? Oh. I know. I gotta squeeze those pennies, man. Massive disappointment. Anyways, I don't really care that much to play it again, though. Here, for background gameplay, throw it on auto. Here you go. Throw it on auto. Beautiful. There we go. I basically am treating this like I do my raids after the first week. It's basically just auto and just get whatever points I can get out of it. All right. Sad Scarecrow, thank you again for the 2 Australian dollars from Down Under. Time for a -1 update diss track. Ooh, I like that. Your brother wouldn't make a -1. No, he would make sure your number go up. That's usually how things go with a core loop of anything. Whether you look at the overall game, maybe individual systems within a game. It's like, Mega Bonk number go up, right? Or even like people might not realize it. Schedule 1, for example. It's all about you make more product, you make more money, you buy bigger plays. It's all about getting more, becoming more powerful, going up. It's like this just, again, goes completely against that. It's just so annoying where they're like, oh no, we got to stop you. No, all right, slow down. It's like, if you're going to stop me, just kill me off here. Like, why am I like fighting over these tiny little singular points at this point? Schedule 1 is goated. I'm not going to lie. That was like before our child was born. My wife and I were grinding the heck out of that game every weekend. Like, that was our game we'd play. And then we'd get like friends and family to join in. We had a ton of fun playing that. Probably, in terms of the games I played on a casual basis, probably the most time I spent playing a game this year. Pretty funny stuff. Pretty funny. And Rage Mechanic went out. Yeah, it's, I don't know, weird, but whatever. All right. Are we doing better? Ooh, we're only at 10%. No good. What else we got here? We have Game Jongan with 1 month again. Just hit 10 million GP unlocking Kenobi. Congratulations! No one's clapping for you. There we go. Now we got people clapping. That's what I like to hear. Kenobi, man. Oh, man. He used to be the golden child of the game. What happened? Oh, man. 10%. Hold on. Sit it back in. We got to beat that 12%. No. Get in. There you go. It's actually really funny to have the crystal refreshes. Like, I really want to do a crystal refresh on this one. Bold to put that in there. Congratulations, my friend. Glad to hear it. Listen, after the day, whatever happens, if you're just looking to collect characters, this game is better more than ever, I'd say, to collect characters. That much I can give. You know, the gameplay competitive side is slowly. It's been going out the window pretty quickly over the past years. But hey, if you just want to collect characters, you're not going to find that experience anywhere else for Star Wars games. So that much, I can't say I think if anything, just put a good amount of effort to make sure people can get these characters, Lightspeed tokens, you know, the new Gear 12 thing that you're going to get the new characters, right? So, you know, I got to give them props where props are due, right? There's an update happening soon. Oh, man, they're going to cut into my Coliseum run here. Game Jongan coming in yet again at €6. Watch Siege require all the new Relic characters. Relic 10 for Spider Legs Mall. And this is kind of why I kind of think it might be wise to just hold on to Relic 10. We don't know how soon they're going to require Relic 10 for something. Could be soon, could be... like, how long did it take for them to require Relic 9? I felt like it was a while, right? Like, we had Relic 9 for a minute, but they didn't require it for... When did Relic 9 come out? I gotta find the video. 4 years ago? Let's see. Relic 9, 2021. That's a long time. Again, that's a long time for them to do a new level progression. But we didn't require Relic 9 for Lord Vader, Master Kenobi. Didn't even require it for... Shoot. What was the first Relic 9 requirement? Go into the journey guide real quick. Who was the first Galactic Legend? Kenobi didn't have it, right? The Lord Vader, right? You didn't have a Relic 9, right? Yeah, no, you were 8. Was it Profundity? Yeah, Profundity. Okay. All right. When did Profundity come out again? Yeah, I think Profundity. You guys are right. When did it come out? 2022. So it was August. So it took about a year. Yeah, it looks like it took about a year for it to become, usable for a requirement. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be a year. Who knows? They could be doing it quickly. I don't know if they're going to be going these 4-year increments without adding any new relics. I think now that they have their systems in place that they were saying the game would die otherwise, I think they're going to start pumping it out. And then, Relic 10, whatever. But all of a sudden, if there's Relic 12, now I kind of gotta move, right? I can't just be chilling at Relic 8, Relic 9. I gotta keep moving. So they keep the carrot and stick going, right? The carrot keeps moving and the stick comes from behind if you're not chasing the carrot, right? So it's so weird to think of it like that. We're literally a hamster on a wheel or on a treadmill. The carrot, we gotta get the carrot. You're not going fast enough. Here comes the stick. Oh man. Who should be Relic Delting? Ooh, that's gonna be kind of an individual character roster by roster basis. I don't know. You might have a stellar Phoenix team. My Phoenix are trash. Like honestly, I'll probably upgrade my Phoenix so I can make sure if I come across a Reva, Relic 5 is probably not gonna cut it. Like Sabine, Relic 5 is not gonna cut it versus a Relic 9 team. So we gotta probably up her up a little bit. What I would suggest doing, look at the match. Again, this week is kind of a test run. Like my free-to-play account, I'm looking at my Commander Tano. Well, here's the thing. The thing that sucks, those relics, I need to keep up with Delta. I want to put those relics into my Lord Vader farm. Because I'm pretty close to Lord Vader. I want to put those relics towards that. But my Starkiller is not going to help as much against Relic 9 Rays. I mean, we saw I think I could have maybe squeezed that. It was a lot more complicated though to get the win on that. Inversely, what you need to look at, if you're sitting on a Relic 7 Ray, you're gonna get dunked on by some of these Starkillers and Malicos, so you might want to up her a little bit. So it's just, you got to look at your commonly placed defense. Like I would say, don't do stupid meme stuff. Like, yes, I'm sure a Relic 9 Cup can solo a Relic 2 team. Cool. But if you're trying to be serious, look at your top offensive and defensive teams. Not too hard to know that, right? It's basically whatever the meta is. And look at the tanks and the attackers that are kind of pivotal to those. If you have a Relic 5 Starkiller, you might want to bump that up because this Palpatine lineup. Same thing with Malicos. If he's too low of a Relic, if he's Relic 5, you might need to up it because then you're not going to move fast enough and then you're going to hit a lot of timed out battles, for example. Free to play update, I'll show it. Sure, why not? Although, as I said, I don't think we're going to probably do Grand Arena streams anymore for the free to play. It's just not really enjoyable to watch, you know? I'd rather just play it in the morning or whatever on my own, deal with the suffering. Here, let's plug it up. All right. Connect! 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 All right, let's replug. Not even the free-to-play wants to load up anymore, man. Connect. There we go. All right, we got it. First Relic 10, Kylo, Rey, or Bane? Oh, man. Oh, Manny, Jimmy, why are you asking me tough questions like this? Oh, man. Why are you putting me in a spot like this, man? My initial gut reaction is Rey. Because Rey's got that big ultimate, right? And I said this as like a high-level philosophy with Relic 10. You got to look at Relic 10 not for what it does in a vacuum on its own. In the context of Relic Deltas, where that value for Relic 10 comes in. Powerful characters with AoEs, they essentially become peasant sweepers, as I call it. It's going to sweep out all these low relics. Like, I think I joked about having like a Relic 10 Padawan Obi-Wan. Now, I'm not saying go and do it. But, you know, people are bringing in their, like, Relic 5 Sith Trio, Relic 5 other teams trying to get their Queen Amidala. If you're using an AoE, you're going to sweep out all those Relic, low Relic Delta characters out there. Rey's kind of one of those where she's got a very powerful AoE. And she would be a good candidate for that. But here's the thing. The problem is the Relic 10 becomes less valuable if people are getting to Relic 8, Relic 9. Again, that's more of a long-term thing. But I could see Rey's being incredibly annoying if she's dumping big damage. SLKR, I don't know. On defense, the problem is Bane dunks on him. I don't know. Again, not to say it's bad. I'm sure, you know, there's some Relic Delta situation where it'd be nice. A lot of people already have their Kylo at Relic 9. I don't think it's going to be noticeable. I just feel, it feels like Rey would be if I had to pick between those, that's what I would pick, is the Rey. If you really needed to get an answer out of me. Yeah. Your free-to-play is arguably better to watch because that account is more like us. The problem is, I don't know, I could have the wrong interpretation. I don't want to watch a guy stream an account that's always going to lose. And the only times I'm going to win are likely when my opponent doesn't show up. I get it's more relatable, but I like the whole reason why I started streaming Grand Arena, because it was essentially like watching boxing, I don't know, the NFL. And the model for Grand Arena has strayed so far from that now, right? That's a whole different thing. I don't think it's going to be fun to watch, and it annoys me too, streaming. It's like, hey guys, you guys can watch me lose my free-to-play due to a big mismatch for the 12th time this season. Yeah, that's my problem. Like the main account, it's a little bit more competitive, right? You know, I could joke about me being delted a bit more or whatever, but that's my thing. I feel like time and time again, like let me put it this way. Why would you want to click on a stream like he's just going to lose the free-to-play account? There's nothing fun to watch at that, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong way. I get someone watch come rain, come shine, which is awesome. It feels like watching torture on a live stream. I feel like eventually they're going to put some sort of content moderation because this is essentially hurting myself all the time playing this. I don't know. Well, again, I don't know. Maybe I won't completely throw out the free-to-play part of the streams. The other thing is I'm already kind of, you know, you guys see I'm kind of strapped for time nowadays, and Some days I can't finish the free-to-play nor the main account. I'm not gonna lie, it is nice when I can just play my Grand Arena throughout the day. Like I'm doing my normal stuff. Like, hey, I'll do a quick Grand Arena battle. It is quite nice, and honestly, I'll win a lot more when I have the full 24 hours to play. So who knows? Maybe I'll end up winning more free-to-play Grand Arenas if I don't end up streaming. It's kind of funny to put it that way, so I'm not rushing it. But anyways, again, I'll keep reassessing it. But I just don't think from an entertainment standpoint. Like, was it really fun watching me not clear a single wall in Grand Arena? I don't think so. Yeah, game updated. Yeah, let me guess. That's probably... I'm guessing it has to be a bug fix of some sort. Let's see. Maybe they're like, all right, guys. Obviously, Coliseum's still here. Anyways, you guys wanted to see my free-to-play progress. Gosh, it is so annoying to open up this error tab every single time. Holy cow. Listen. Oh, man. Their biggest update ever. And it felt like there was absolutely no quality control. Like, look, this is all I'm seeing with this anniversary stuff here. Look at this. Bug, 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 bug. And this has to be the most bugs, glitches, issues that I've seen with an update for Galaxy of Heroes. It's like, wow. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and that's kind of part of the tongue-in-cheek 10-hour lo-fi stream we had today. It's like, how did you not see this? That was kind of the underlying sarcasm with it all. It's like, I always see it too, right? It's like, oh, making a game is hard. And it is, but that's not an excuse to like do garbage stuff like this. It's like, imagine a doctor, the patient dies in the table, the doctor's like, oh guys, it's hard being a doctor. Come on, cut me some slack. And they're like, all right, it's hard being a doctor. Or, you know what's a hard job? Being a roofer in the city during the summer. It's like they did a bad roof installation. It's like, oh, come on, man. It's a hard job. Cut me some slack. You know, they fixed Jocasta. What? Was that all they fixed? Did they literally just do all that to fix Jocasta new? Are you out of your mind? Especially when they have infinite funding. Again, I don't want to say that much because again, if they're making good money, right? It's money most people would dream about having, but you got to remember Lucasfilm gets a big chunk for the license. Then you have EA, you got all the Capital Games people, all the usual stuff of just making a game right. They still have money, but they don't have as much money to do new content as they probably used to back in the day. Anyway, so again, they're not making pennies, is what I'm saying, but I wouldn't say they have infinite amounts of money. New post from CG, let's see it. Let me pull it up, maybe. Ooh, come on, man. Okay, boring stuff. All right, let's see this. This update addresses some, but not all the issues the team is working on. Right, we got even more issues. Wow. You know what's crazy? I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have much QA. They're like, why QA when we can have people pay us to do our QA? Genius. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop joking about CG not being infinitely wise. They are smart, just in specific ways. Here are the items in this update. Commander Luke Skywalker has remembered that he is Luke Skywalker. Very good. Fix the Coliseum leaderboard ranking so rank 10 earns the payout from rank 1 through 10. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna say anything. The tutorial to activate ships is no longer blocked by the Septuagint Monk Imperial TIE pilot, incorrectly pointing to the crew ability. Okay. Adjust the journey guide, relic amplifiers. Increase the relic amplifier levels of lone. Okay. Hey. Good. I'm still giving them crap for not looking at that beforehand. But you know what? It only was in the game for, 48 hours? Fine. You know what? They fixed it faster than I was anticipating. There we go. All right. So the lone units aren't trash anymore. They are match the relic levels of the enemies in those events. Awesome. Ahsoka Tano has now the appropriate relic level set in the Balin Skull Journey event. Pyro King Hondo Naka Journey event has relic level set for enemies in all tiers. All right. Okay. They did it. Look at that. You can now get Starkiller. I was actually pretty pessimistic. I'm like, yeah, they're going to take 2 weeks. They fixed it a little bit faster than I was anticipating. But holy cow, a lot of problems with this update here. My oh my. Again, it's like context matters. If it's just a dude in his grandma's basement, okay, I understand you're one dude, but You know, it's ain't no small studio over there. They sort of fixed their game, sort of. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out my free-to-play account. It took me 10 hours to finally get around to this. All right, so Lord Vader's kind of around the corner. You know, we got they were supposed to be getting actually, well, it's not gonna matter. Like, there's a separatist lightspeed token coming, right? I mean, it's gonna take a while, but it'd be nice getting one of those lightspeed tokens from the Coliseum and maybe dropping it on like Arc Trooper, Echo, or something like that. It'd be kind of nice to speed that up a little bit, but Embo's almost gear 13, Newt Gunnery not too far behind. Pretty much just got to gear up the 2 clones, Tuskens. Got to get gas. You know, it's something I could see the account having by the end of the year. Getting a nice brand new Lord Vader potentially. So, but again, you know how it is. You know, the early you start, like so much happens. Then at some point, you know, just you get a big milestone a couple months down the road, right? So it takes a bit of time. To read my super? No, I'll catch up right now. Let's go ahead and make sure we do our highly engaging Coliseum. Maximum IQ, brain power engaged. All right, here we go. Well, get in there, Luke. Yeah, it's fun. Go ahead, you're gonna have a good time, I promise you. The Tusken team needs a 5v5 Grand Arena Omicron. I think what sucks is that unless they do something via lightspeed tokens or whatever, I feel bad that Tusken Chieftain and Tusken Warrior, people are going to largely ignore those unless they're attached to like a Galactic Legend or a legendary requirement of some sort, lightspeed token. Because the Tuskens are a solid team, especially as you make your way as far as possible now inside of Grand Arena, right? A lot of turn meter heavy teams. You know, it's kind of a hard proposition to put those Kyrotech resource into Tuskens when you got other teams that you got to do. Anyways, what else we got here? We have ISO. How we doing? It's great seeing. Thank you for the 199. What was my score? Hey, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to say. All right, 7% looking good. We have A Stick, 18 months. I just took a few months off the game and just came back. I seen 3 in our guild retire from the game. I feel CG is pushing us out. It's sad. Yeah, I mean, here, I hate to say it's a cyclical effect. It is that. You know, even back in the day, you know, I remember people saying they're going to quit because of the Sith raid, right? And, you know, then there's always another thing, you know, all 4 Galactic Legends, I'm quitting the game. You know, I want to, it feels like this update might lose more people than before. It just sucks. At the end of the day, they have their own metrics. They have their own goals. If they see that something really bad is happening, I promise you they would do something about it. It's one of those things where you have a vocal, I hate to say it, I feel like these social forums, whether YouTube, Reddit, Discord, it's a vocal minority, right? They have 300,000 people that are playing their game, right? If we look at the Grand Arena or the marquee acquisitions, and yes, some of those might be duplicate accounts and same people running 2, 3, 4 accounts potentially. But there's a big segment that doesn't go on YouTube, Discord. Like, let me put, for example, my brother, he plays Galaxy. He has no idea about any of the drama going on. And you gotta imagine there's a lot of other people like that. They just pick it up. They want to collect some Star Wars characters. They'll spend money not knowing what's going on. Those are the people that got CG's got to make sure that as a collective, they're happy, right? They're having a good time on their little hamster wheel. They don't know what's going on. So, yeah, I don't know. I just hate to say it's kind of one of those things of Galaxy Heroes. You know, they're going to do something and then they're going to see what it looks like. Is there a lot of bleeding? If not, okay, we can keep going. But if things are painful enough and they're seeing it, they would do something about it. It sucks though. Yeah. You see the new data mines? I'll take a look at it. Not a single person, my 50-person guild left. Yeah. You know, it's like, I don't think anyone's left for my guild. But there's always going to be people that drop off after a certain point. Like, you know, especially when you kind of look back in time, you know. Great nerf of 2000, whatever it was, 21, right? It's like, you know, yeah, you know, we moved on, but there's people that got ticked off, and that was their, you know, everyone's got a dropping point, right? At some point. You know, you're not going to keep everyone around. Even people that never really hated the game, they're eventually going to drop off at some point. You know, that's just how it kind of goes. Everyone's got a different life cycle with the game, it seems like. It's just them kind of controlling, making sure there's not huge bleeding going on. But they want to be around for 30, what is it, 27 more years? Goodness gracious, man. They got goals, man. They got goals. When did Mobile Boomer leave? He left around Jedi Knight Luke. That's when he left Galaxy Heroes. And then we have Viridian Dawn. Think I'll save my money and I would spend SWGoH for a Steam frame so I could play Chrono Steam. It's odd timing, right? It was awesome to see that Valve is also kind of pushing their VR portfolio. It's really cool seeing that. I'll probably get one for myself to kind of see what that feels like. But yeah, it means a lot, my friend. You know, we got a long way to go. And as I said, Chrono Steam is not meant to replace Galaxy Heroes in any stretch of the imagination in its current form. It's you know, it's the start of our longer journey. You know, who knows what the future will bring, but I appreciate you being around for it, and I'm really excited to see that the Steam is going out there. I mean, shoot, how do I put it? Steam is sort of like, if they're getting involved, it's a big deal. That's the way I look at it, right? They didn't have to put all this, you know, R&D into it, all this money developing it, you know, all that stuff, and the fact they did it really means a lot. And I love the fact that you can do non-VR stuff too, so you know, just kind of chill, you know. Who knows? I actually might play more of my Steam library if I didn't have to actually sit in front of my PC all the time, right? That's why I do kind of like the Steam Deck. Anyways, we have, who's that? Matt Craft 0792, 18 months, finally got Levy today. You drove your Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry? What does that even mean? Drove my Chevy to the levee? Was he getting Leviathan in that song? I don't even know what he was getting. Thank you so much for the 18 months, my friend. Check the Coliseum ranking. Now it starts from 2, says Lord Porg. Let's see. You have the Steam Deck? I do. I got GameCube games in that. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, or else Nintendo might come knocking down my door. Dude, I think that's my favorite thing. I got my, got like so many of my favorite GameCube games on there. What am I looking at? Leaderboard. All right, let's see. Yes. I gotta say, CG's bold. They can't even control their Grand Arena leaderboards. They want to handle 2 leaderboards now? I mean, this guy's obviously going to get kicked out. Again, my problem is not so much this, because these are so obvious they're going to clear it out, right? I mean, they have 24 hours. As long as they come in before the 24 hours, the reward payout, and they have some poor soul. You know what sucks? They probably have someone. You ever hear of those jobs where they kind of like plant someone in front of a computer and their job is to program the algorithm on like explicit content or whatever it might be, and they have to like look at all this terrible stuff and just sit there and click bad, 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 okay, that's okay, bad, 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 and like the stuff their mind's exposed to. They probably have one guy on the computer at CG on the shared laptop. His one job, his purpose in this world that he was put in is to sit there and just ban these 200,000 point hackers. There you go. Everyone's got a role in this life. But anyways, as long as they clear it out within 24 hours, like I suspect it's going to fill with cheaters, and by the last hour or two, they'll clear them out. The problem is, though, are the subtle hackers, right? And that's why you have a lot of people that are vigilant in Grand Arena history logs, and there's like a whole server, it's called the Catch a Cheater or something. They'll look through Grand Arena logs, and they can tell like these small nuances that are kind of red flags, right? And they'll, you know, get them reported. The problem is you don't really have that here. It's like, I think I gave the example, like what if, I don't know, what if someone was, you know, rank 12 or whatever? Rank number 2 through 11. Are they at a number 1 tier now? Well, anyways, let's say they're trying to like cheat just to get into the next rank, right? Not get too greedy. Like that's going to be hard to tell. And we're not really going to know if we were bamboozled or not. I think that's kind of part of the problem. Yeah. The AI in this code, ATP. Let the AI code the game. Yeah. The problem is when you enter the game or you enter a battle, the way this game works, it disconnects you from the server. And it basically how it works is when you click on battle, it's sort of like knocking on the door. And the game's like, all right, here's your room. You battled out. They close the door. And they don't really know what happened there. And then once the battle's done, you open up the other door and it's like, all right, here's the result. That's the problem of it all. It's like, it's kind of up in the air what happens. That's why you're able to play the game in airplay mode when you're inside of an actual battle, which is, you know, I guess it's a good and bad thing, right? Especially if you're on mobile. It would suck if you had a brief disconnect and it stopped the battle, right? So there's pros and cons to it all, right? Yeah. Less game, more donos, right? Yeah. Now let's check the rank rewards. Even funnier. Yeah, am I missing something? Is there no longer a #1 rank? Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on at this rank leaderboard. Are they trying to maybe like cut out a new thing? I am so confused. Is #2 the new #1? Bro, I have no idea. Go to the Starkiller event and look at the Relic Delta. The Relic thing. I'm gonna be transparent for you guys. One thing I need to be extremely cognizant of. It's so tough because I miss the days where I could just sit and chat about Galaxy Heroes on stream for like 8 hours, no repercussions. The thing is, I tell my lady Vanaldron, like she has her own stuff she's got to do, and she needs my help to kind of watch the baby. I try to make sure I don't take too long. I'm like, oh, don't worry, baby. I'll be done 10 minutes after Grand Arena, and I'm going 40 minutes now. I suck at, because I like chatting. I like hanging out with you guys. So I'm going to believe the Starkiller thing's good. I'll maybe check out afterwards. You know, maybe it's still broken for all I know. But that's one of the things. If I want to keep streaming, and I do, I need to be much better with my time management on stream, because I will, if I could, you guys know it, I would chat with you guys for another 2-3 hours just for the fun of it. That's just how it goes. Dinner ride my super. Yeah, I got to make sure I catch up because I know I'm still behind on all this. Is there anything mildly interesting to put in the background for? There's like gosh, there's like, there's nothing to do here. I can, whatever. There's nothing to do. It's just how it is. All right. Where to leave off here? Viridian Dawn, did I get you? Yes, I got you. 18 months, finally got the levy. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. We have Manny Jimmy, I got you. A-Stick, I got you. Johnny Tarvanian, how is my score bigger than yours? You have more level. Hell if I know. I don't even, listen, I give zero care about my Coliseum rank. I just hit auto. Whatever I get, I get. Listen, this is coming from someone that gets bored of any of the recent raids. Within about 2 days, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of over this whole raid stuff. I understand some people will probably take Coliseum seriously as we get more era levels. I really don't care about it. It's not worth the extra effort. Like, why do I care about putting extra effort? Like, I'm sitting in top 10, cool. It's like, all right, I don't really need more than that. It's not worth it for me. So I hit auto, and then whatever gets me, it gets me. You know, let's see what else we got here. I got Game Joggin. We have Kadar La Poet. We got you, Brian Falbert. The JC. Oh, here we go. Thank you for $5 trillion. The JCW locked me into. Oh, and of course, the freaking Chrome had to reload on me, and I have to reload the page now. Hold on. Where is it at? 1X Coliseum. All right, that I can do. That sounds like fun. Well, depends on your definition of fun, I suppose. Not Johnny Taverini. Where did I leave off here? Oh my gosh. Sad Scarecrow, I got you. Game Jongan, I got you. Kadar, I got you. Brian Falbert, here we are. $5 trillion. This JCW locked me into Kyber for the very first time. Ooh! Thank you, Emperor, for all the tips and tricks. Hopefully, when I show new counters and teams, my hope is that it'll still be relatable. And that's like my biggest thing. It's like, I feel bad if I'm going to show, like, let's say Darth Vader's be so good. We need ways of beating him. And let's say, hey, look at my team. It's winning. I'm worried that it might not apply. Or maybe it's winning because I have more relics. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But I'm worried that there might be a bit of a disconnect with us here. Let's see. Faust the Cool, 10 round Lazy Bucks. This went from $500 a week mods to $500 characters. Not even, it's a pre-order on characters. Pre-order on mobile game characters. What a world, man. What a world we live in. All right, there we go. 1X this. There we go. Content, baby. Yeah. Throw that on auto. What else we got? Aldi Walk Fee. Back after a few months. Let's go. I already got you. It's great seeing you here today. Violet Voidborn, I got you. We got Kills Blubber. $2. We need a Kyber Ewok song. Man, it's kind of hard to beat Isaac's Ewok song. It's tough. It's tough. We got Jobin. Oh, here we go. 499. Well, was wondering why my Wampa sucked compared to everyone else's. I thought level 9 the DC was only for TW. No. Unfortunately, yeah, it's it's kind of everywhere where you go. It's everywhere. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, my Wampa did good today. Very happy about it. We had a pretty easy job that we could dunk on. What else we got here? Am I caught up? We have Kamix. Oh, Canix 01, 20 months. Relic Delta's a big fail. I can't lie. It's going to depend who you ask at the end of the day. Again, I get why they did it. There was not a lot of incentive to invest into the relics. They solved that a little bit. You know, whether or not it was the right call, hard to say. From a competitive standpoint, from a gamer-friendly standpoint, definitely not in my opinion. Anyways, we got Overload Server. Did I get you? Yeah, 31 months. Here we go, Overload Server. This Relic Delta nonsense feels like someone turned on universal cheats. If that stat difference of relics was enough, why do this damage difference? Wait, if the stat difference of relics was enough, why do this damage difference? Well, here's the thing. Instead of fixing relics themselves, this is the lazier way of doing it. Again, you have a problem in front of you, and here's the weird thing. It's not like this. How do I put it? Let's say you're a landscaper. You know, ideally you want nice weather, right? You know, like when I used to do, you know, a lot of construction with my dad, you know, when you're kind of done at both the house, you could kind of do some yard work, right? You know, plant some stuff, put the grass in the sod or whatever. Ideally, or even like you're building a deck, you kind of want a nice day. If it rains, it's kind of out of your control. Raining, it's windy, it's like, all right, not a good day. It's out of your control. The thing that it's funny, Galaxy of Heroes is a fictitious world where they control both supply, demand. They control the problems and the solutions. And it's funny when I read their posts, they act like their hands are tied behind their back, like it's raining, like we can't control the weather. We can only adapt to whatever the weather brings us. It's like, I think that's kind of the funny part about it all. It's like, oh, this game's gonna die. It says we can't figure this out. It's like, you created the problem and you're creating the solution. So there's multiple solutions to a problem, right? I think there are worse ways that could have addressed this inability to make relics enticing. Again, I don't think Relic Delta is the best solution to it all. Anyways, just putting it out there. I want to put it out there. Raid Shadow Legends. They don't have a big IP, well, like Star Wars. They don't really, their progression is very flat. Like, it's been like the same thing for a long time. And somehow they're making a lot more money and have a lot more new players coming to the game. So I'm just saying, CG, maybe borrow from the good stuff from other people. Like, overpowered for Marvel Strikers probably was not the solution here. Anyways, moving on. What else we got? We have CK Nugget, $5. There should be an option where you could choose either upgrade CG's Airway or get the character day one and upgrade them. Ooh, like before. Ooh. It's kind of, you know, how to put it? It's sort of like how people say, give us an option to sign up for 3v3 or 5v5. Most people, unless there's like a funny loophole where if you want to rise the ranks more, you go through 3v3 because there's less people potentially. I don't know. There could be like side effects that we're not seeing. But I would say on average, most people probably sign for 5v5 because that's usually more fun than 3v3 for some people out there. Galaxy Heroes, they need to have full control over us, as you're seeing. They tell us how to use their characters, when we can use them, how much damage I can do with them. They're kind of like helicopter parents in a way, right? I feel like that's not even the right terminology. We're their puppets, right? They put the strings in us. It's like, it's wild that they have to tell me what I'm allowed to do with my characters, when I can use them, what level I gear them at. It's like, bro, can I just play with my characters the way I want? But it's the same thing. If they gave me that option, I would bypass this Coliseum thing. I would bypass this everything. I just want to do my own thing. Now, some people would stay in it, and that's fine. I think it'd be good to have that option. But I think, again, they don't want people kind of making that decision on their own, right? Yeah, riveting content. I know, right? The -1, dude. I hope whoever designed this, all they see in life are just -1s. Like, they're going to the grocery store and then like, it's like, wait, was that $22? Was that -1? It's like, I hope the -1s plague them forever. Oh man. Anyways, what else we got? They got Exarchun. Sticks worked well for the Ewoks against lasers. Listen, I call that whole thing BS. I am so mad about not New Hope, Return of the Jedi. But anyways, don't get me going on that. No, at least make it believable that somehow the most powerful militaristic force was going to lose in a more, I don't know, pragmatic way than a bunch of sticks and stones. I think that's my, you know, I'd say that I'm saltier about that than the power of one, the power of two, the power of many. There, I said it. That's my hot take for the day. What else we got here? Kodiak, 11 months. Relic 9 Tarkin saves JC from endless lag. Fix your game! Yeah, why lag when Tarkin can just nuke him out in 2 seconds? Am I right? And what else we got here? Almost lost my JC to Delta and crashed out. Oh no, dude, we're already crashing out. Maybe not in game, but we're crashing out all right. Thank you for the 22 months, Darth Malgus. Hopefully you and your Deltas are doing good out there. And what else we got? Alex Attell, did I get you? Big Yeet. Floating in Kyber 2, and my first opponent today has a Relic 10 Bang. Relic Delta hasn't affected my battles counters too much, except Reva, of course, with 9th Sister DC with an average Delta of +2, +3. As long as you stay within that 2 range, you're going to do all right. Try not to listen. Don't go to 3, and if you're going to 4 or 5, CG's like, shame on you. So again, yeah, it's hard to give a blanket statement how everyone's going to be because everyone's going to be in a little different spot. I think that's the only blanket statement you can make. You know, like my Starkiller, my main account was fine. My free to play, it was pretty sad to see Starkiller hit as hard as he was today. Breaks just a little bit. Breaks my heart just a little bit. What else we got here? Am I caught up? Hold on. Yeah, I think we're caught up here, baby. I think we're caught up. How do you feel about the signal data roadblock since they added no new way to acquire signal data? It's kind of weird. The things that they're setting up, it's more for long term. Like, yeah, okay, it's not needed for Relic 9 anymore. I said this the other day. I don't think it was enough. Like, yeah, they made changes. Like, okay, yeah. It wasn't like a change like the 2x on the old gear, right? Like, that was a very meaningful change. Like, yeah, we got changes to going from Relic 8 to Relic 9. And if you think about those savings, that adds up. And those are signal data you can use for other things. So, like, it's even like the Chirotech. Like, they're not really doing any changes to Chirotech alleviation. But they are doing it via this. And if you're saving 1,800 Chirotech in an era, technically that Chirotech you would have spent anyways on these guys, you spend it on the others. So it's kind of a weird, they solved the problem, but it's not something that's very visible in the short term. Maybe in the long run, you'll feel it. I don't know. It was stingy for sure, to say the least. And I think did I show it in the video yesterday? Like, I look at my signal data that I have stashed up, and like, it's like 5,000 fragmented signal data gets me 220. And you can churn, what is it, 15 per Relic 10. So, you can burn through that pretty quickly. But again, I'm not expecting to do a ton of Relic 10 upgrades anytime. So I haven't even done my free Relic 10 yet. I'm just kind of keeping it in the back pocket for the moment. Yeah, Gear 12 Geos can crush Relic 5 F First Order teams. Hell yeah. The Geos, man. They always pull their weight. So I'm always proud of them. They always do good stuff. 14 Relic 10s. Yeah. Right now, I just, I'm not particularly jumping for joy for like any Relic 10. Again, we'll see. I'm gonna noodle on it a little bit. Really, I don't need to do any Relic 10s until maybe the 3v3 Grand Arena. And even then, it's like, I'm not like to the moon about anything particular. Of course, there'll be some benefits, but we'll see where things take us. We'll see where it goes. I guess it's more how much do I want to bet that we're going to need a Relic 10 for a requirement. And, someone said, what if it's needed for like Maul? Ooh, man. Yeah, I don't want to be in that spot. Of course, they'll probably sell it then. I don't know. We'll see where things take us. Yeah, but for right now, if you're not in a rush, especially since we're in Grand Arena, there's no reason to upgrade right now. It's not like you can't go in Grand Arena unless you care about territories. But honestly, I don't know about you guys. Like, the only remaining incentive to territory wars, well, 2. Getting the Relic 9 pieces, the droid brains, right? And of course, the camaraderie that's associated with territory wars, which is, that's, I wish the game mode was better for more fun camaraderie. But anyways, yeah, taking the Relic 9 incentive out of here, I mean, still, it's nice getting it because if you're earning it, you don't have to scrap as many stuff. So I guess it's not completely gone, but that was one of the core incentives to territory wars. So I don't know, guys, I just want to believe, whatever it might be. If you're done with the game, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to tell you to leave. That's for your own doing. You kind of see these high-level things. I want to believe if they're forcing us into this Coliseum, they're kind of taking away some of the incentives of territory wars. They're doing this UI change for the ships. It feels like there's more stuff to come. I think the thing that sucks is that this is the 10-year anniversary and they loaded up all this stuff. The systems they put in, It's basically it was a Trojan horse. I'm gonna be real. They showed us the Trojan horse right here, and inside the Trojan horse were all these systems that they could try to jam in while everyone's kind of high on these new characters. That's just how it goes, though. You think CG will backtrack or change anything? Says Zeke 199. I feel not very confident Relic Delta changing. I think if anything, they might increase it. Maybe they'll decrease it one way or the other. I don't think they're gonna remove Relic Delta. I think what they will do, if anything, is add, as I kind of said, a new game mode, something of ships, maybe. Like, I think we're gonna get more stuff like that. But how do I put it? It felt like they released this maybe too early. This whole new era system they're trying to design. Like, to think that this was gonna entertain us and be better than going into Grand Arena was a bit short-sighted. Or maybe they just had to release something like, yeah, just release it as is and we'll kind of add on top of it as we go along. So I don't think Relic Delta is going to be changed or removed. It might change the percentages, like how we get new datacrons. We'll have to wait and see about that. I find it unlikely they're going to completely roll all this back. They put a lot of time, research, money, development, all that stuff into making this purgatory table. I don't see it going away, unfortunately. I think they'll just add on top of it, right? Because as I said, I look at this, I'm like, why do I want to buy a character now? What if I just wait till the era's over and I just buy them from shipment? It feels weird to spend $100 on pre-ordering a character. And I want to imagine they understand there's this weird disincentive right now that they got to address. Because if I'm sitting here and like, I don't know what to do that's fun for 3 months, I feel like that's a problem. I think they're aware of that. So I want to imagine more stuff's to come. You know, gotta wait and see. The one thing I feel they need to change is the tune release system. 2.5 months is too long. Well, again, that's their usual era thing that they've been doing, right? And we're used to it. Whatever, it's fine. But the fact is they're putting us on a leash for 3 months. It's like, okay, well, I kind of want to run around the park. I don't want to sit here. I don't know. It's sort of like, here's your PlayStation for your birthday, but you got to wait 3 months to play with it. It's like, why can't they just play with it now? I don't know. Yeah, why buy a character if you can't use it for 3 months? Only thing I could see right now that I feel like they kind of addressed that disincentive. It seems like, if I recall, they won't add these characters to shipments until 2 weeks after the era ends. And my guess is Spider-Legs Maul is gonna be available like immediately, and you only got 1 week. So essentially the FOMO of not getting Maul day one is pretty much my only incentive that I can think of as to why I want to buy these characters. If I was able to buy all the crystal or all the shipments and the characters, I would just say, yeah, screw it. I'll just get the characters when they're cheaper in the shipments, you know, down the road. But I think they kind of calculated that. So that's my guess. When was the last time something with Territory War changed? They did that expansion from 25 to 50 teams and datacrons, I guess. That's really it. They haven't done anything philosophically different with the game mode. Do you think Maul will be a legacy event or require all? No. They said it's going to require all era characters. All these are required for Spider-Legs Maul. What the Relic investment's going to be? Not too sure about that. Is it one Gear 12 character for free or all of them? The way I read it, we should be able to get every single one of these characters at Gear 12. And if not, I'm going to get mad. I'm going to yell. I'm going to scream. And then guess what? Nothing's going to get done about it by CG. Give it up, baby. You guys know how it goes. That's the CG cycle of life. Bad idea. Tell people bad idea. Bad ideas in game. Everybody complains. They keep playing. That's Galaxy of Heroes, y'all. I got to get rocking and rolling out of here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Let me know your thoughts on Relic Delta. I know everyone's going to have a bit of a different experience, so all I say, one thing I hate about this update, it's getting people mad at each other. Like, oh, Relic Delta sucks. Like, oh, you're just a noob. It's fine. Be respectful of one another. Remember, we're not enemies of each other. All around here in Galaxy of Heroes, we are brothers and sisters with the power of R and Jesus. And even though CG's trying to pit us against each other, just know we're stronger together. 25-8. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not gonna lie, I had fun just making fun of Relic Delta on my main account. I had a good time. NGL, baby. But you stayed for a minute. And out! 10 hours? Maybe you stayed for the full 10-hour lo-fi stream yesterday. Thank you. Anytime I have a chance to hang out with you guys, you know I like to say it's a great day to be in the Empire today. And of course, if you went above and beyond the Imperial Call of Duty, keeping the lights on 25-8 for one extra hour, one extra day partying hard, such as Gaines, Jongan, Balaz Kovac, Versace Panther, Alex Sotelo, Slipper Steve, Viridian Dawn, Brian Falber, Guardsman Dale, Jokes on You, CK Nugget, Jacob Jobin, Lord Vader, Commander Apple, Lord Pord, Kill Sub Lover 5311. I had to read that for a while. Johnny Terranium, Zeke, ISO, Fausto Cool, Captain Hero, Manny Jimmy Sad Scarecrow, and all the gifted rememberships. Thank you so much. The update that divides this galaxy into two. Now, listen. Listen to the lyrics. Nothing will stand in our way. And it's great to be in the Empire. Today. Gary, do I need to sing the song for them? Do they forget? They might separate us. But no, I say, we're stronger together. 25-8. Say it with me. We're searching the galaxies at the edge of existence. We're locked onto that trash relic delta. We're taking out this Coliseum. Alright, look at my new instrument. Hold on, I got it warmed up. There we go, we're in the Rubin. Sing it with me.